Thanks for pointing that out, Psionic Hex. So, yeah, going over what I just said, I had a hell of a day. I said all this while I was muted, but, yeah, I'll say it again. I felt like real fucking dizzy, too dizzy to drive today, so I ended up having to miss class, unfortunately. For those of you that don't know, I'm an art student at community college. And yeah, that sucks because I love going to that class. It's a nice small little class with neat people in it, and the professor's awesome. He actually gave me a couple DVDs about like how to model stuff using Autodesk Maya for like 3D modeling, because he heard that I was getting into 3D modeling.
Nice.
And I'm the only person in the class they gave these to. But yeah, that was awesome of him. And hey, Cloud, I saw that you beat Marvel's Spider-Man 2 on your streams. I ended up not checking those out mostly because I'm still playing through it, and I didn't want to spoil myself. I played a little bit further ahead on my own time, but I have a second save file just for streams.
Excellent.
I'm liking it so far. I'm liking how they treat Harry so far. And as someone that didn't play Miles Morales, but apparently this was a thing in Miles Morales, the suits you can get that are based on Into the Spider-Verse. Oh my god, they did such a good job with those. I love them. They do the whole like low FPS animation thing. It's so cool. But yes, without further Mountain Dew, let us get into Link. Glad to see you here. That low FPS really can be trippy. Yeah, I've noticed that causes a few gameplay issues as well. Like, I ran into an instance where, like, I completed one of the Sandman memory crystals, but I was using one of the low FPS suits, and it glitched out, and, like, when you're trying to break the crystal open, it, like, zoomed out and wouldn't give me the button prompt to break the crystal, so I was just stuck there and had to reload my checkpoint.
Oh, jeez.
But they just came out with a patch, I believe, today that I think addresses some issues. I've also had a couple soft locks on my playthroughs, but nothing game-breaking. Just, you know, nothing that a reset can't fix. We'll switch over to the gaming screen. Stop the wonderful Shantae music by the amazingly talented Christina V.
So, Psionic X, where's that pizza? Use the pizza time. Where's the pizza?
You know, I keep adding more and more redeems because it turns out that Trigger Fire is better for this than sound alerts. If you want to look into that, if you want to do like channel point redeems. So I've got a couple more. I've got a couple Billy Mays ones, and there we go.
Hi, Billy Mays here. We did not order a pie.
Got dipping sticks.
It doesn't matter. Damn it, Walt. We did not order any fucking pizza.
Can't we at least just sit down and eat a piece of pizza together?
Nope.
Poor Walter. I'm sure that's the worst thing that happens to him in Breaking Bad. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Neither have I.
All right, let's get started. Your Makima Bunny figure and your Yoruichi Gem figure here by next week. Nice, nice. I actually found a figure from a Doujin artist that I'm low-key interested in, but I would not be comfortable displaying it because it is too sussy for display. It's based on a Doujin manga by the artist Crimson that deals, and if you're familiar with Crimson's work, you'll know exactly why I can't display it without feeling shame.
Let's see.
What are you seeing? Ha.
No, it says,
Name someone who.
Let me see.
Name someone who ha. Dilbert, that guy's hilarious. That Scott the Woz joke aged horribly, didn't it? The Superior suit is great. I'm glad that we got some representation for Superior Spider-Man in this game. Like, it wasn't just a lot of MCU-inspired stuff like it was. Like, MCU and, like, multiple spider armors like it was in Spider-Man 1. Kumo suit is also good too, yeah. For this early in the game, the Kumo suit's really good. And I love that they gave a good variety of suits for Miles. They even did a Black Panther-inspired suit for him.
Oh, nice.
As a tribute to Chadwick Boseman, because it's based on the suit from the MCU.
Nice.
And let's spend some skill points. Might as well level up Miles. Wait a minute. You know what? This, yes. I love that the skill tree branches a bit, so it's not just, so, like, obviously you can get everything by the end, but, you know, there's more variety in, how you evolve your playstyle. Or how you evolve your abilities. I don't know what I'm saying. I barely functioned today.
I know that feeling. I don't really think I really functioned at all today either.
Did you have to take a 3-hour nap because you felt like you were about to spin out of control?
Oh, I wish I was able to take a nap today.
I didn't want to, I had to.
Yeah, well, I was like running around all frickin' day.
Me.
Me, yourself.
Spider-Man just fucking bowling over these pedestrians. Speaking of bowling over pedestrians, I was recording some footage of Sonic 06 for a video I'm working on.
Anyone could walk up and challenge it.
And
he lost to
I found out by complete accident that you can actually knock over the pedestrians if you happen to get, if you're playing as Sonic and you get Tails while he's following you to, like, randomly spawn on top of a pedestrian, they'll knock them over. And they have, like, a unique, like, knockover and hurt grunt. And, like, knockover animation that you otherwise wouldn't see.
Oh, Mega Man Burger just resubscribed. Nice.
Hey, Mega Man Burger, thanks for resubscribing.
Memories scattered all over New York. Guys, you're kind of getting sand everywhere.
Looking forward to working with you again, buddy, on the next Improv Fan Dub, now that we have confirmation of what it's going to be.
You guys should really leave and go somewhere more tropical.
My timing is really off today. My reflexes are just shit today. Or maybe it's, what was it? Was it Chugga Conroy that talked about, like, the Let's Play curse, which also applies to live streams, where it's like, as soon as you start, playing a game for an audience, all your skill just vanishes.
Should probably check out that crystal now.
It's my turn to follow them.
The Flint Marco, I completed the Flint Marco memory crystals on my own playthrough, and oh my god, I love how this story plays out.
Marco must have felt so alone during all this. His back against the wall. I can relate.
Let's see, I could go straight on to the next story thing, or I could do some city stuff.
Nice.
Also, we're switching to the black and red because I am still 12 years old mentally. I'm still 12 years old, and black and red are the coolest color combinations ever.
Now here's a question: if black and red is the coolest color combination to a 12-year-old, what would be the age group that black and purple would be more interested? I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying.
Bisexual 20-somethings?
Eh.
That's just what immediately came to mind. I know that green and purple is always another go-to color combination. It's one that always works no matter the context.
Specifically the Constructicons.
Like, green and purple work so well together because they, because of their positions on the color wheel. I had to learn about color theory for one of my classes.
Nice.
And, one of our assignments... By the way, I love this. You can occasionally, like, whether you're playing as Miles or Peter, you can run into, either Miles or Peter, the opposite of who you're playing as, occasionally during these random crimes, and team up.
Nice.
And later on, as more vigilantes are introduced, you run into them too. And now watch.
I thought I was gonna get that last hit in.
Say hi to your fans. You are trending.
They did the meme! The under construction combat. Oh, hell yeah. I love the Mysteriums, except for the under construction one. Like, that one, it's just, it doesn't give you enough time to get a decent ranking.
Did you know that Dr. Frankenstein went to a bodybuilding competition?
Yes.
It was a
I mean,
terrible misunderstanding.
bodybuilding is basically his entire forte.
I mean, technically, yeah. It was a terrible misunderstanding, though.
Did you know that we've technically never heard the Monster Mash? Because the classic 1960s Bobby Boris Pickett song does not play the Monster Mash itself. Rather, it describes the event in which the Monster Mash was first performed and details how it was played by Igor on Chains, the Crypt Kicker 5, Igor's Baying Hounds, and denotes that it was so popular that it effectively replaced Dracula's Transylvania Twist. Although we do know what the Transylvania Twist sounds like, because that's also on the same album. It's surprisingly disappointing, and it's a good thing that, based on how, mid the Transylvania Twist sounds, it's a good thing that the Monster Mash replaced it. Nice life today. Thank you, Mega Man Burger. I was really excited. It's only a partial model for now because I didn't want to, spend too much, I didn't want to go all in on, like, a full-body 2D model, before I was sure I could trust the artist, Helena Zeka, on Twitter. Check them out for live 2D commissions and other art commissions. But now that I've gotten
Traffic was awful.
this done, it's my son. It's Murasaki's birthday. I always forget that Murasaki's birthday is in late October. Very fitting, though. We've got a damn. I can't play the Happy Birthday song on stream because I'll get copyright claimed. Because the Happy Birthday songs I play cycle between 3 specific ones, and all 3 of them are from, like, famous artists.
Excited about this job.
One is Happy Birthday by Weird Al Yankovic. One is Birthday Death Day by Death Clock. And the other is Happy Birthday, My Old Friend by Voltaire.
I might be joining you in the unemployment line.
Jen already cleaning house?
Sort of.
I'm still blown away by how much they improved the Peter model in this game with the new facial mocap actor. Like, to my understanding, I was clarified about this when I was in the chat for Cloud's first stream of Spider-Man 2. The reason this new face actor, like this new face scan, looks so bad in Spider-Man Remastered was because it wasn't actually like properly mapped for the model. It was basically just like they slapped a new face on a previously existing model without like changing the model geometry to make it line up properly.
I don't know what I'll do.
Which is why in Remastered, he looks like Scott will eventually take a first step. Scott will eventually take a look at the first Mega Man Wozniak, whereas here he looks like a, not a living meme, let's say.
Yeah.
Speaking of living memes, has anyone else gotten recommendations for that like knockoff epic rap battle of history video that's supposed to be Scott the Woz versus JonTron?
Not me.
I keep seeing that in my recommendations, and I look at that and I'm like, how did these people manage to find the one brown-haired white kid with glasses that doesn't look like Scott the Woz?
Oh man, I've been wanting to play this. Just need to find the time.
That's an accomplishment. Also, Speed Nonagon. It took me a while to figure out what this is supposed to be. Geometry Dash. You keep seeing dating site ads in your recommendations. That's why you've got to get That's why you've got to get uBlock Origin, my non-binary pal. Because, well, I'll just say dude. Because as the great Kel Mitchell once said, I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes. Hey. Dude is the best gender-neutral term. Peter, you live in a pigsty. Take better care of your house. I say as I haven't picked up my clothes.
But can't really afford to.
And I haven't taken the trash out yet.
I
Oops.
can't. I mean, I could, but I can't.
If you need time, I can cover the mortgage.
No, I can't let you do that. Plus, you
see, I have an excuse. My excuse is that I'm a lazy fuck who procrastinates all the time. I didn't say it was a good excuse, but it's an excuse.
Yes.
Hey, so, have you thought any more about moving in?
We talked about this. I need to be in the city, close to where the action is.
But think of all the romantic dinners we could have here.
When was the last time you were home for dinner?
Fair point.
All right, what I miss in tidying up the house? Here we go. I have to look at the rent and see that, yeah, the mortgage is, it's too high.
Yep.
Because, Aunt May mortgaged the house to keep Feast, financially stable. But since Aunt May is dead, Peter has to take on her debt.
Damn.
Is all this May's stuff?
Yeah, I need to donate it, but not just yet. What are you looking at?
Some pretty cute old photos of you.
Man, I haven't seen these in a while. Huh. I think that was in my bedroom. Why did you take a picture?
See, this is why I was telling you about JKR with how the young Peter model in this game looks like he takes inspiration from both Ultimate and Spectacular.
Yeah, I see that.
Let me know what you find. I'm gonna keep looking at these photos.
And interesting casting gag in
adorable.
The first Spider-Man. I don't know if he. Well, no, he's not in this game, I think. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far. No spoilers. But in Spider-Man 1, they cast Josh Keaton as Electro. And Josh Keaton had previously voiced Spectacular Spider-Man.
May.
Nice.
It still smells like May. It smells like cheap old lady perfume and stale hard candies. Also, by God, you need to tone down the amount of pink wallpaper. I'm pretty sure her bathroom is pink too. Your wallpaper's not even on all the walls. It's just on this one wall. I would say get your life together, May, but that's a bit too late.
Oh, man.
Oh.
See like a rogue wave sometimes.
You know what? Just for that. Just for that.
You hope they bring the guy who did 90s Spider-Man into these games. There's two people who did Spider-Man in the 90s, both of which I would love to see. One is Christopher Daniel Barnes, who voiced him in the 94 animated series. And then in Unlimited and the PS1 games, he was voiced by Reno Romano.
Where was that hole?
Very hard to tell them apart because Reno Romano does a damn good impression of Christopher Daniel Barnes.
No, I can't do what I wanted to do because I don't have enough Zenny. How the fuck did I lose that much Zenny?
Because you spent it all on John Dacre and Corey Feldman last time.
Hey, I only spent it on Corey Feldman. I didn't do John Dacre last time.
Also, this is going to sound grotesque to you probably. By the way, best May we've ever had, bar none.
Yes.
This game's Aunt May in terms of like her performance and the voice that they chose for her. Perfect. The ideal Aunt May.
It's nothing. I was just...
But this is gonna sound a little grotesque to you, but my coffee is a little bit chunky. It's not due to any spoiled ingredients. I ran out of almond milk, so I had to
captain of the soccer team.
Yes. I ran out of almond milk, so I had to use some non-dairy creamer, like that powdered creamer. And it was all clumped together and wouldn't dissolve.
Oh, that
When
sucks.
I tried to add honor roll student on top, I fell apart. Instead of being good at a few things...
My God! The shotgun!
I still love that. There's a Source Filmmaker version of that too, where it's G-Man getting shot.
Not a destination.
I know that you are Mega Man Burger. I know you're an avid TF2 player, so I thought you might appreciate that.
Oh, come on.
Or at least appreciate knowing that there's a SFM version that uses Valve models. Yeah, it's not a Team Fortress 2 version. It's a Half-Life version specifically. I used to play a fair amount of TF2 back in the day when the Orange Box first came out.
Too much on.
But it was the Xbox 360 version, so like all the exploits you could do never got patched out. So like every single match had like someone doing the old glitch where like you would go out of bounds as an engineer and then get into like the sky, so you were out of bounds but no one could shoot you. But like you could still shoot back at them, and then you would build a sentry up there and just level it up to like max level, and then it would just mow down everybody and they couldn't destroy it. That was every match.
Since when did Transformers 2 have that?
You know, you joke about that, but I saw a comparison between this game and Revenge of the Fallen on Twitter today.
Oh jeez.
Let me see if I should still have it pulled up. Thankfully, I have my laptop here, so it shouldn't be too hard to find, assuming that my feed doesn't change again on Elon Musk's Twitter.com, which I'm going to say this every stream. I'm never calling it X. If Elon Musk is going to dead name his children, we're going to dead name his website.
Uh-huh.
I can't find the post anymore. God damn it. But it was
Yeah.
something like one of the points is that both of them are sequels to some were sequels that feature Tony Todd playing a character with a mostly black color palette.
Oh, jeez.
Here we go. Found it. Sequel Tony Todd as a black-colored villain. Plot of the first one, but less good. Main hero gets his ass kicked and needs a new power-up. The parallels between Marvel Spider-Man 2 and Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Thank you for that. Battle Up Saber on Twitter.
The size of those glasses. Uncle Ben, looking good.
Have I heard of the Infinite Health Head? The exploits the funniest thing ever. No, but I'm pretty sure that's another thing that's still ongoing in the Xbox 360 servers for the Orange Box, if those are still even up. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Her bathroom's... Her fucking toilet is pink. May, no. This is disgusting. It's too much pink.
Way too much pink.
It's like... And it's a horrible shade of pink, too. It's like a coral pink. I hate it. It's like Pepto-Bismol being poured into my retinas.
Just got a tip. Raph's moving a couple of inmates to Ravencroft tomorrow for evaluation.
They say who?
No, but I'm gonna find out.
MJ!
Hey!
Whoa. Doctors haven't cleared me for MJ hugs yet.
I was gonna say it's what's his name? From the Raimi trilogy, but apparently he's a piece of shit. So we're gonna say, hey, it's Dane DeHaan!
So sorry.
From Amazing Spider-Man 2, even though that's you get it because he played Harry.
You're up.
Abort joke.
Sorry about all that. I was being treated in isolation here in the city, and I didn't want you guys to worry about me.
Is it the same thing your mom had?
It was. Past tense. We think it's in remission.
Harry, this is... I can't believe it. You look great.
I feel great.
I have to get to work.
Yes, I do. I need to take a shower.
Island? World time today?
It's a date.
Also, I've seen a really odd amount of people shitting on Mary Jane's design in this game, and I think this is actually an upgrade over her Spider-Man 1 design. Looks a bit more like classic Mary Jane.
Unannounced and all.
Yeah.
No, are you kidding?
As opposed to the more tomboyish look that she had in the first one.
Actually, I was hoping you might have time to go for a ride with me.
Sure.
But, like, most people are like, her face looks weird. I'm like, no, it doesn't. You're just looking at it from an unflattering angle. It looks fine.
Yeah. I don't see any problem with it.
My old bike?
Nah, I found it on the internet. It's a close match, though, right?
Wow. Yeah. It's even got the same stickers and everything.
I also saw one of my buddies that I haven't talked to in a while was like getting upsetty spaghetti about Black Cat being bisexual in this game.
Keep up.
But he insists that it doesn't bother him. But then he always adds a but to the end of it. I'm like, no, you don't get to say I don't care that she's bisexual and then follow it up with a but, because if you're complaining about her being bisexual, then it obviously does bother you.
Yeah, like
I've been tutoring a high school kid.
I have to admit I'm kind of similar both, except not with Black Cat, but more so the fact is that I was telling you this the other day, Arikado.
I read about your old boss.
I stumbled across a video on YouTube that was fan casted 13, and they decided
let's not discuss this on stream because that could very easily get like clip chimped and then someone use it as like ammo against you.
Oh, good point.
Like, you know, clipped out of context and like circulated. Yeah. Just looking out for you.
We're at Midtown High.
No, I appreciate that, man.
Is that actually where we're going?
Can neither confirm nor deny.
This place looks exactly the same as it did 10 years ago. Oh.
Thanks. Come on.
Why'd you bring us here? We both hated high school.
Remember that time Flash and his buddies cornered me and broke my laptop? We lost that presentation,
For the Young Entrepreneurs Competition. We worked for months on that thing.
and the state meet was the next morning,
I had a backup on a USB.
but it was in your locker.
We called the school begging to let us in.
But they said no. It was after hours.
Actually,
We were so
I don't know whether this
desperate
is a
to
hot
find
take or
the
not,
school.
because I haven't been looking at a lot of the discourse about this game, because it's full of spoilers. You know, people just posting spoilers
I remember we had a
unmarked for a game that just came out like a week or so ago.
Yeah.
But
Shall we?
there's several flashback sequences like this, like what we're about. There we go. Several flashback sequences like this throughout the game, apparently, and I actually really like them. Adds a little bit more, of context to like what this Peter's formative years were like.
I mean, I am. Why are you asking now? I don't know. I'm nervous. Don't worry, it's there.
Next up to bat is rookie all-star, number 12,
Hold up.
Eric Monticelli.
It's right field red.
Probably my favorite one that we've had. Like, I love this whole flashback sequence, even if it does go on for a little bit long.
Rookie of the month stuff, kid. You're gonna be on this team forever.
Let's make a run for it. No, wait. He'll see us.
But another one that I really like is
You're gonna see him around for
like minor spoiler, one later on that's like showing how he got his job at the Daily Bugle. Taking pictures of Spider-Man for Jameson.
Just aim it at something loud.
Or what is it that you call him, Cloud? Pickle Puss? I love that name for him.
Flash, get ready to be tackled. Nice. Come on.
This is what criminals do. Am I a criminal now?
Hey, forgot to tell you I showed
You're
the
going...
presentation
Yes,
to
you
Mom.
are a criminal, Peter. You're
She thought it
going
was
to
pretty
jail.
great. She had one critique, though. The name. She said we should rename it Heal the World.
Holy cow, that's perfect.
Right? Once we get to the top of the stairs, your locker's right there, right? Get down. Did he see us?
Nyark.
I don't think so.
Strangely high amount of security for a high school of all places.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
If only, right?
Does being a vigilante count? I would say no, because he works with the police, but in this game he doesn't work with the police anymore. He works with the fire department. They toned down the Spider Cop stuff. Because, you know, people aren't so happy with the police anymore.
Where are you little
Yep.
punk? Someone in here playing tricks, huh?
I could really use a refill on my web shooters. Wait, I think I have extra web fluid stuff in the photo lab.
Okay, so now we have to sneak our way into the photo lab so we can get more web juice. And yes, I am calling it web juice. I could call it spider juice.
That just sounds worse.
Sticky white fluid.
Fuck you.
I'm not the first one or the last one to make that comparison. It's very common in literary analyses of Spider-Man as an allegory for puberty.
Path is clear.
I get it. It's just like, still, it's. I mean, still, it's, you know, it really is. Well, you know,
This
there we
is
go.
offensive, disturbing, and makes
Yep.
me uncomfortable. This is offensive, disturbing, and makes me uncomfortable.
Hey!
Oh, I really wish I had backed this project up online.
Peter's juice. Thank you for that, Mega Man Burger.
No such thing as the ghost of Midtown.
Eating vents. A spider's best friend.
Yeah, what I don't quite understand is there if there's some sort of event going on at the school, then why the hell is it they won't let them in to get their stuff in the lockers?
Because the school's closed.
I know I put these.
Yes, but there's like an event going on at the school, so like why?
The event's not until the next day.
Oh, because I thought I heard like I guess I heard the janitors.
No, the
talking,
event's the next day. The event's the next day.
Yeah, I thought I heard. Like, I guess I heard the janitors talking because I thought I heard speaker or whatever.
Okay.
All right. Now let's ingest some of this delicious spider fluid.
Hello, friend. I really should figure out how to increase the capacity of these things so I don't run out.
You've played the first Spider-Man game, right?
Yes, I have.
I know obviously you're not going to be playing this anytime soon because you don't have a PS5.
Right.
But they streamlined a lot of stuff. Also, call back to the backpacks. And yes, you should keep track of those backpacks, Peter. You wouldn't want to, I don't know, leave Sandman in a tube and forget about him. You know, that thing he did in Spider-Man 1.
Making a break for it.
That's not the reason why he was angry at the beginning of this game, but I like to think that it played a part.
Yeah.
In why he immediately fought back against Spider-Man. It's like, you left me in a test tube in a backpack, stuck to a building, and forgot about me. You fuck.
Yep.
No, it wasn't a jar, it was a vial. If it was a jar, that would be a much more cursed story. Now, Bowser, on the other hand, in the Mario movie, Bowser gets stuck in a jar.
Yeah.
Really sorry for the mess, Rick.
Okay. Now, you can't tell me we don't have a damn ghost.
And, you know, I'm glad that the internet very quickly picked up on the ramifications of Bowser being stuck in a jar.
Inside you, there are two clowns. One romanticizes community. One romanticizes isolation.
Dude, I thought you got caught.
Inside you, there are two clowns. One is Cesar Romero, and one is, God, what's his name?
It's all coming back. That was crazy.
The shitty one.
Looks the same. Except no security guard on it.
What's his face?
Gives us
I know who you're talking about.
some
I
hoops.
forgot.
I forget his name. Jared Leto, yeah, I forget his name because I've only seen one thing that he was in, and he was barely in it.
A little rusty.
Yeah.
Biggie.
Inside you, there are two clowns. One is Cesar Romero, and one is Jared Leto. Also, motion-controlled basketball. Let's go!
Nice.
I am so happy.
Take that, Wii Sports.
Seriously.
Thanks. Hey,
Did Wii Sports have basketball in it? I can't remember.
Nothing yet.
I haven't played Wii Sports in years.
I've been busy.
I played it for like a couple minutes when the Wii first came out.
Weird to change.
When my cousin got a Wii like
really
close to
tough
launch. And then after I got my Wii, of course it came with Wii Sports, but I didn't actually play much of it because it's like just a tech demo for motion controls.
Well, when MJ moves in,
Yeah.
maybe she'll help with the house.
I don't know.
You don't think she'll help?
I don't know if she'll move in.
Oh. Huh. Well, I mean, it seemed like you guys were doing good. She was at your house?
We'll figure it out.
Son, can we go to a haunted house this year?
Hey,
Yeah.
Lulu. Hey, Lulu.
What's
Glad
wrong
to
with
see
what
you
we
here.
live in?
I gave you Lulu, you'll be happy to hear that I did a little promotion for the collab you're doing with me on Halloween when Merriweather posted on Twitter asking what everyone's doing for Halloween.
But
Because I know that he knows who you are.
I know that look. What are you up to?
Still think you can find your old locker? Where do you think that security guard is?
Probably still in the East Wing.
No, you don't want your crush to your celebrity crush to know that you're going to be doing a stream for Halloween where
Can't just let him get away.
we're doing You Laugh You Lose. Did I make a fucko boingo? Did I make an oopsie whoopsie ooh woo?
Finally. Quick, get under there. Gotta get him back in that elevator.
What did I do wrong? I did nothing wrong, Lulu.
Somebody in there? What's going on?
I didn't done do nothing.
He's gone. Got lucky with that one.
No, wait. What's the most southern way I could say that? I ain't not done nothing, y'all. Yeah, I know he's not. I know he's probably got bigger things to do on Halloween, obviously. But you know, just putting your name out there for your senpai. Especially since he knows that you're one of his biggest fans.
Take it. Oh, crap.
Who's that?
Nice touch. Is this guy part of all this, too?
Nope. Run.
Yeah, I'm going by what you told me.
We're gonna get arrested.
Not if he doesn't catch us.
This is not the kind of nostalgia I like.
You still got that thumb drive? Yeah. Just gotta make it to those doors. Almost there.
Open up, it's the police.
FBI, open up!
Hold them off for just a minute. I got an idea.
Now, if only you had a model while you were doing that, then you would be a certified real VTuber.
Wait, I keep forgetting.
No one's a real VTuber until they get clipped sneezing. Yeah, very soon. Halloween night. Time to be determined at the moment. Mostly because I can't remember off the top of my head. But we're going to be doing You Laugh, You Lose with a punishment for whoever ends up losing.
Now to get the guard alone so I can get the thumb drive back.
They're in here somewhere. My guys are looking, but we need your statement. Tell me what you saw. Well, right field Rick.
It's a good thing that we all know police are easily distracted by loud noises.
I thought they were easily distracted by donuts.
Unfortunately, we don't have any sort of donut launching mechanism. So, that's not an option.
Check it out.
Fuck was that?
Popping balloons?
Have you actually...
Yeah, whoever laughs the most loses. And I'm not announcing what the penalty is, because I have to build up some suspense for the actual stream.
Let's take a picture. It'll last longer. Nice. Now I just have to distract this last guy.
Let's see, what can I... There we go.
He's alone. Now for something I like to call...
There's only one explanation for, one of the police down there is, like, thinking to himself, there's only one explanation for where all these strange noises are coming from.
Above him.
Waiting up for me. We made some
The ghost!
tea I like. But no.
Call the Ghostbusters!
Got it.
Who's that?
Also, I like that they let you do the old thing of like descending on your own line. Hold on.
I just want to tell you how I'm feeling.
Damn it!
Gotta
You're in the
make
office.
you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Gotta go.
Great job, Harry. You just rickrolled the campus police.
We gotta hide! It's not the cops. It's my dad.
Norman!
Fuck you.
Dad, I told you I'd call you when I got home.
It's your mother.
What happened?
Peter, would you excuse us for a moment?
Well, we can say that with how he was in the previous game. We can say that with how he is in general. Like, I don't think there's ever been a version of Norman that's, like, an all-around nice guy. He's always shitty to some degree.
Yeah.
Like, even in the Raimi trilogy, which is probably the most sympathetic Norman we've gotten, he's still an asshole.
Yeah. I actually would argue that, well, animated-wise, I think the most sympathetic Norman we've ever gotten was probably the original animated series, like in the 90s.
No, I still think we
well, I
would
say
want
original
State
animated
if we
series, but
presented.
it wasn't the original, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Whereas in that series, he was like
Lots
he
happened
was
in the last
already
10 years.
you know, he was basically under the
Miracle and
Kingpin's
City
thumb,
Without.
and of course then of course
I got a
the
second
whole
chance.
business with the Green Goblin.
And I'm gonna take advantage of that. But I need you with me, Pete.
You found Raimi Norman nice mostly because of Dafoe's face. It's impossible to hate Willem Dafoe.
Why don't you come by the lab tomorrow?
It's like I always say, I want Willem Dafoe to be my Willem Defriend.
I'll show you some of my ideas. And we can talk about it some more.
So yeah, Harry's starting a eco-preservation foundation for him and Peter to run that's named after Harry's mom and Aunt May. Meanwhile,
You are confirmed. Strike Force K1 on approach.
Status report. The manor and arena are nearly complete. Recon units, report in.
The Sandman eluded us. Recapture not an option.
Then he was not the one.
you know, I've never been a big Kraven the Hunter fan, but this game's starting to sell me on him.
Prepare for the...
I think part of it's that Kraven tends to get pretty screwed over in adaptations of his character.
Yeah.
Especially with how that Kraven movie's looking to turn out, where it just looks like Morbius with Kraven slapped into the main character's space.
Yeah.
My name is Miles.
Like, not to, Aaron Taylor Johnson is playing him, right? In, the Kraven movie?
Even I'm bored already.
If I remember correctly, I'm probably remembering wrong. Like, it's one of those cases where if it is him, I'll never be able to take his Kraven seriously as a threat because I'll always just remember him as Kick-Ass.
Hey, Miles, you busy? I need whatever it is. I'm down. Need some help with a babysitting mission at the Rat. Sounds fun. Fill me in on the way.
Oh, just saw that I have a, I got pinged on the Discord. Let us see what this is.
Don't give me that look.
Oh, some lovely art of Murasaki. Thank you for that, Cloud.
Nice.
Hola, mijo. How's the essay going?
It's going.
I'm gonna head out though. Pete, call for some backup. We're just.
It's better if I don't know the details.
I'll be fine, Ma.
Espera un momento.
Courtesy of the JB Sprinkles
you know how
YouTube
there have been
channel.
a few nights recently where
Nice.
You've been working late, and so I also worked late. Well, I was.
One of the things I'm setting out for, like, I'm definitely going to get a new version of my gender bent persona
I've been going on some dates.
commissioned
actually.
at some point.
Oh, right.
And one of her outfits is going to be like an outfit inspired by Murasaki.
Well, it's going well.
Ma, what are you asking me?
I'd like to have him over.
And maybe a like a toggle where she's holding a baby bee plush.
I can give you some privacy.
No, I'd like him to meet you. And I'd like you to meet him. But if you're not comfortable, I totally understand.
Ma. Look, you had me at Patelón.
You know, I'm not quite sure why.
Okay.
Like, I'm guessing this was explained in the Miles Morales game, but I didn't know that his mom knew he was a Spider-Man.
Apparently, sometime during the events of Miles Morales, she found out that Miles and Peter were both Spider-Men. And she's a city councilor now, so she, like, somewhat supports them officially.
Makes sense.
There's another one.
If Chameleon was in this game and said to Miles, well, off to visit your mother, it would be a 10 out of 10 PS5 game. God damn it. The only thing that could make this game better for me so far would be, and I know they're probably not going to do this, if they had Black Suit Peter viciously chasing after Shocker while shouting his name and telling him that he'll chase him to the ends of the earth.
I should check the view. Love a windy day.
Get back here, Shocker!
Hey, Miles, just get into the raft. You on your way?
Wouldn't miss it. Who we're babysitting?
MJ got a tip yesterday that Scorpion's being moved to Ravencroft. Not enough resources for him since Sandman became his
Spock,
roommate.
have I ever told you that I love M&M? I prefer Skittles. No, not the candy wrapper. No, fuck, I fucked up the joke. No, not the...
Sorry, I was going to say something, but then I lost track of what I was going to say. The wonders of being sleep-deprived and having ADHD and autism. I didn't go to bed until like 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I think that might have had to do with why everything was so fucky for me today and why I was so dizzy.
Those people are getting beat up.
Whoever have anyone fight back?
By the way, I had a brilliant, I need to tell the wonderful Batlings in chat, and the Batlings who check this out on the VOD channel. I say VOD channel, these go on the main channel now, thanks to a poll that I did. But I need to tell you guys about a brilliant 4 a.m. thought that I had. So if any of you are familiar with the Cool Cat cinematic universe created by one Daddy Derek Savage, Derek Savage is now not only playing Daddy Derek, he is also providing the voice of Cool Cat.
Hope everyone's all right.
And he seems to now mandate that every Cool Cat movie needs to have at least one Cool Cat rap number. Even though Daddy Derek cannot rap to save his life, he has what I like to call negative flow, whereas oh damn. I didn't know you could splat like that, and you get an achievement for it. But yeah, he has what I like to call negative flow, which is his flow is so bad that's like less than 0 out of 10 flow. Like, no rhythm whatsoever. Everything's offbeat. Rhymes that don't rhyme. Clearly being made up on the spot. Backing track doesn't match the flow of his lyrics. But, maybe I shouldn't try to stop a speeding car while explaining my brilliant $1 million idea at the same time. But yeah, here we go.
All in a day's work for Spider-Man.
Now I can explain it to you guys. Okay, so I need to convince Derek Savage to release an official Cool Cat rap album with nothing but Cool Cat rap songs. It'll be so fire that it'll rocket straight to the bottom of the BET charts.
Hey, man. Glad you could make it. Looks like I'm just in time.
Hey, Mega Man Burger gets what I'm talking about, but that's not from one of the rap songs. That's from Cool Cat Loves to Boogie Woogie Woo. Also, apparently the latest bit of Derek Savage lore is that he's crowdfunding for another Cool Cat movie that he's probably not going to actually make because he'll get sidetracked by something else like he always does. And he wants to get Britney Spears to be in it.
Ready for the next one.
Next one? Thought we were just babysitting Scorpion today.
Like, the last time I heard about him wanting to get celebrity cameos in, one of his Cool Cat movies, it's when he was doing crowdfunding for Cool Cat Stops a School Shooting, which he still hasn't made, despite raising money for it. And he wanted to get PewDiePie to be in it.
Miles.
In Spider-Man, the 2002 film, Peter has a radioactive spider bite the size of a golf ball, but instead of going to a doctor, he decides to sleep it off. This is because Peter lives in America.
Yes. Accurate. He sure has a lot of confidence for his film. Yeah, you could say he has a lot of confidence. You could say that he is a confidence man, you could say.
A confidence man. That doesn't have a good ring to it. I think.
Yeah, you gotta shorten everything because yes. You gotta make sure that you use as few characters to type up your thing on social media as possible. Make it snappy, make it stick out. How about Con Man?
Yes, love it. Make that a word.
Make sure the prisoners are
The FNAF movie tried to get Markiplier in the movie, but the schedules didn't line up. I saw people wondering. I haven't seen the FNAF movie because I couldn't give less of a shit about FNAF, but I'm like happy for the people that are excited for it. But I saw people like asking the director whether Matt Pat's going to have a cameo, and my thought is if Matt Pat ever cameos in one of these FNAF movies, he should play a crazed conspiracy theorist. So basically, he should play himself.
Nah. Like, I don't have a big, I used to be really interested in, the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, but I've only ever actually played one, and I like some of the music that came from it, like the fan songs people made, but that's as far as it goes.
Shoot him down! You must be new in town.
But I probably will see the FNAF movie when I get a chance, when I've got more time on my hands.
I mean, we don't have to worry about whether it's going to be profitable enough to get a sequel because it already made back its budget in pre-sales to theaters.
Oh, wow.
It's made by Blumhouse, and their whole thing is making super minuscule budget horror movies that are like guaranteed to make back their budget just from like opening weekend alone because of how little. I say how little they spend as if it's a bad thing. No, they're very smart with their budgets because they don't overspend on stuff. Like, Blumhouse is one of the most ingenious horror movie studios out there right now. And more studios need to take their approach to making horror movies instead of spending like tens of millions of dollars on movies that aren't as that are like loaded with tons of really bad CGI effects, whereas Blumhouse manages to be a lot more effective with its scares with a fraction of that budget.
Yeah.
And with more convincing effects. Like, I'm not against CGI in general, unless it's in horror movies.
Yeah.
Practical effects always work better in horror movies because there's actually something there on the camera.
Right.
Like, just compare John Carpenter's The Thing to the 2011 The Thing. Where in John Carpenter's The Thing was a, like, bunch of really impressive practical effects that made it horrific to look at. Whereas in the 2011 The Thing, it was supposed to be practical effects as a throwback to the John Carpenter movie, but the studio execs were like, nah, make it CGI, and it looked fucking terrible at the time, and it's aged even worse.
Yeah.
Some of their stories leave a lot to be desired, yeah. They're very much a throw shit at the wall and see what sticks type of approach to storytelling, but they are really good at creating an effective horror atmosphere.
They're definitely going after Scorpion. Can't let them get inside this ship. Have a shot.
Like, while I may not be a fan of Paranormal Activity, I do understand why it became so popular.
Yeah.
Hey, Kiri, if you want to join us, feel free to.
You seeing these guys? A lot of money and tech here.
That's...
Yeah, I'm not messing around.
Let's see what he says first.
No, I get you. I'm just double checking. I'm trying to check the chat too.
Especially the Halloween series. See, the first I've only seen the first Halloween, okay? But I understand why the first Halloween was so beloved back when it came out, and especially now. It was a really low budget movie, and it made the best of its budget. It's like as Halloween got bigger and bigger Hollywood budgets, it got less scary. Because it became more about showing off what they thought were going to be impressive visual effects, as opposed to creating an effective atmosphere that makes you tense.
Why didn't we know the raft was moving?
I have a lot of thoughts on the state of horror movies, and I have for a long time. I wrote a whole 12-page paper about it in high school. With my thesis being that as horror movies have gradually become more and more explicit in the amount of like shocking content that they show, they've inversely become less scary. Kier says sure.
Yeah, we actually already have a chat set up, so we're gonna just go into that one.
What now?
Okay, 1 sec.
Sure, I'll start it.
Pause the game so I can switch back over to my PC input. I keep getting caught off guard by the Halloween song.
Forgive me if I sound nasally.
I keep getting caught off guard by the Halloween Discord ring song.
Same, but I love it still.
Yeah. And then the Christmas one always catches me off guard too.
That one always catches me off guard. Like there's no in between.
I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is the first year they've done a Halloween ring song.
No, this is I want to say third year?
Okay, because it never played the previous years for me. I just got the regular ringtone.
Oh, so
you guys get ringtones?
But yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm guessing the guys with the hoods are Craven's guys?
Yes. They're called hunters.
They look like they look like Ezio, like Dollar Tree Ezio.
I mean, they're a bunch of like thrill-seeking hunters from all over the world. So they've got like all sorts of different mishmashes of styles to them.
I'll keep trying to get these things out.
And why? What kind of Spider-Man outfit is that?
It's called the Kumo suit. It's supposed to be like an ancient, like a medieval Japanese Spider-Man.
Let me worry about them.
Okay, it looks like a combination of like Yakuza mixed with The Last of Us, for me.
Like it's supposed to be like Sengoku period Spider-Man.
Okay, because this reminds me like the face, the headpiece reminds me of the clickers from The Last of Us, and because it looks like tattoos, I think Yakuza.
Well, the tattoo motif is probably intentional.
Yeah.
but the mask is supposed to look like, you know, a traditional like Japanese theater mask.
Yeah, kabuki, I think, right?
Yeah, kabuki. Well, kabuki's one kind of Japanese theater, but that's an example of like what you would see.
It's getting worse out there.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Goemon. That's what came to mind. Goemon.
Goemon, yeah. Patriarch of the Parker family. God damn it. I need to stream Yakuza 0 again sometime. I still haven't actually gotten far in that game, even though I own like 3 versions of it.
But don't forget too, it's about the journey and the experience rather than the destination.
Yeah.
Stay calm.
And I said this earlier on stream before you showed up, that in my own individual playthrough, I saw that they added a Black Panther suit based on Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther costume from the movies as a tribute to him.
Ooh.
That only Miles can wear.
No idea who they're letting out.
Nice.
Still here.
And they also added 2 suits from Into the Spider-Verse that come with a setting for low FPS animation.
Sweet.
Ooh. Oh. Well, I like that.
Yeah, it's the Nicolas Cage Spider-Man Noir suit and Miles' suit from Into the Spider-Verse.
Yo, I am hyped for that.
Even I can be.
I like Nicolas Cage's character too.
Yeah, he's not in the movie very much, but he's still very good.
Yeah, something that you told me last year, either last year or the year before, about Nicolas Cage. No matter what role he gets, he puts his all into it.
Oh, I say that all the time about Nicolas Cage because it's fucking true.
Oh my god!
Thanks a million, kiss.
Yeah, we're supposed to be escorting a prisoner transfer from the raft to another prison of Scorpion and Mr. Negative, but it was attacked by the Hunters because Kraven's trying to gather up all the supervillains in New York so he can hunt them to try and find his ultimate prey.
Scorpion is one of my favorite, like, top 3, okay, for Spider-Man.
In the Marvels, in the Insomniac Spider-Man series, they play up like Scorpion as like inventing his own kinds of hallucinogenic poisons. So he's got a little bit of Scarecrow in him.
Yeah, I was about to say, could you imagine having Venom, Scarecrow, Joker, and then who else would be fun with this?
Well, this game has Venom in it.
Oh, fuck. Because if you add Venom,
that was a big part of the marketing, is that this game has Venom in it. But as a break from how Venom's usually portrayed, he doesn't start off with Peter, and he doesn't then go to Eddie Brock. Instead, he's bonded with Harry.
Oh yeah, that was in the stream I was in.
Yeah, that was it. That was in the opening of the game, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about, like, if you were to mix Marvel and DC, like, who would be like really fun to watch? Like, we need one more. Like, I think Venom would be too OP. I think if you were to do like a Scorpion, Scarecrow, Joker, and we need like someone that, like, oh man,
Venom wouldn't work as part of a team. Now Carnage, on the other hand, would.
Ooh,
because Carnage has worked as part of a team before. Maximum Carnage.
Dude, that's more OP. Like, holy crap. What about Anti-Venom, who basically has like all of Venom's powers, but
I'm familiar with Anti-Venom. Anti-Venom's not a villain. He's more of like a
anti-hero.
Like anti-hero, yeah.
I think we're talking about some OP teams that would be like really interesting and fun to watch.
Speaking of a team with Venom and the Scorpion, there was something that I've talked about before, is that Mr. Negative here, by the way, and since Mr. Negative was responsible for the death of Miles' father, that's going to be a big part of Miles' arc for this game, it seems. Because it's like, he's choosing not to rescue him here.
What
Or he's like struggling with whether or not to rescue the man who killed his father.
Ah.
Yeah, boy, now I got a piece of the munchies. I'll be back.
Good thing I actually had food this time.
I ate before I got here, but I am craving some extremely spicy queso and chips.
By the way, look at this new ability we just got. Chain lightning.
Okay. Okay, Cole McGrath.
And you can
Sorry, go ahead.
You can upgrade it to arc onto multiple targets at once.
That's basically the Zodiac from Ratchet and Clank now.
I mean, this is Insomniac, so
true. Because I think it's the Zodiac. There's a gun you fire, and it just travels in a straight line, zapping the crap out of everything on this path.
I don't know. I've only played the first Ratchet and Clank.
It's in the I want to say second and third game. It's just been so long, you know.
Really questionable writing where they revealed Miles was Palpatine's grandson. You know, still not the worst thing that could have happened.
Oh my god.
I mean, at the very least, they didn't say that somehow Palpatine has returned.
Lord have mercy. Let me pop out chat so it's easier for me to see chat. There we go, pop out.
By the way, there's actually a leaked script for Rise of Skywalker from an earlier draft that had a different twist for Rey's origin that was somehow even dumber than her being Palpatine. And it would have been that she was just a really human-like droid.
That hurts my brain.
And I'm like, no, that's just not Star Wars. You can't do that.
They should have just left Star Wars to like fan writers and hired them.
Well, now we've got a thing where like one of the dudes over at Lucasfilm, Matthew Vaughn, I believe, is saying that he wants to reboot Star Wars. Like
Doesn't
from the
need
beginning
to be rebooted.
to only focus on the Skywalker family.
That's not like.
I'm like, no, we've had enough of the Skywalkers for 40 years.
We find that media, we'll find Dr. Wowie.
Like, you know what would be interesting?
She's one Mega Man.
You know what would be interesting? And they actually did this in the Clone Wars, and that was basically the Darth Maul background, where you have the girls and the guys, and how they.
I have no idea because I haven't seen the Clone Wars.
It's a small arc, but it's really good, and it's about the origins of Darth Maul.
I just know that the Clone Wars made people love General Grievous, and it made obviously it made them love Ahsoka.
100%.
And it made them gain a new appreciation for Darth Maul beyond just his look.
Oh yeah, they like I said, they brought about his origin, and like his origin is actually like really good.
Things just went from bad to East River on fire bad. That's
like if you're at least going to watch one arc, I highly recommend that arc.
Okay, but can we talk about what's happening here?
Yes, like
there's water in the fire. Why?
Like, honestly speaking, as someone who lives on the East Coast, this is honestly one of my fears.
Also, I love that this game has puzzles where you use Miles's electric powers to power machinery.
That is a nice little touch.
It gives his electricity powers some usage beyond combat, and I always appreciate that. Like, there's a whole side quest about about like opening some of the Prowler's vaults that are sealed behind like different tech-related puzzles that Miles has to
I'm here, guys.
solve using his electric powers. This would make a rad ride. Hell yeah, it would. Get this at Disneyland and Disney World.
Oh, you like the Star Wars one where you actually like feel it moving right and left and shit? Like, yeah.
I love those kind of rides.
Oh, 100%. We need more of those. We need to get those more in IMAX movies. Those are amazing.
I think that Universal Studios has one based on Transformers.
Have you ever been to the one where they had
In fact, I know that they have one based on Transformers because I've seen videos of like the Transformers mascot suits that can actually talk to people, like talking with Transformers fans. Like they have an Optimus and a Megatron outside the out in the park at Universal Studios, outside the Transformers ride, where you can like go up to them and chat with them, and like the mouths move. And they're like really tall mascot suits too.
Amazing.
Like my favorite one that I've seen is like a video of like this little kid going up to Megatron and offering him Optimus Prime's severed head. And it's like the most wholesome Megatron thing. Because he's like, "You have done well, young Decepticon. Now keep this trophy for yourself. You have earned it."
You don't know what you took from me.
You guys still there?
Yeah. It's just, this is a really intense moment.
Yeah. This game's got some really good intense moments. I played a little bit further on my own personal file. I love the stuff that they do with Harry in this game from what I've seen. Like, it's not straight into, like, you know, Venom versus Spider-Man or straight into the Black Suit arc. Like, you get a lot of build-up to it.
I'm getting Titanic flashbacks. Holy crap.
Titanic. Titanic. The bougiest of beat-em-ups.
I'm back with a croissant.
Croissant. Croissant.
Dang! That's it. Would have ended quicker.
Titanic would have ended quicker if Spider-Man was there. You're not wrong.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It would also end just as fast as Aquaman was there.
You know what they don't tell you is that the iceberg that the Titanic hit wasn't an iceberg.
At least.
It was Megatron's frozen body.
No, it was actually it was
fishing, but there's no sign of
it was Godzilla's
upriver.
It was Godzilla's dorsal spine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited for Godzilla -1. I can't believe it's actually getting a wide theatrical release for a Japanese Godzilla film.
Hey, whatever they're planning.
Like, we haven't had one of those since Godzilla 2000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pete, when I saw Lee inside that ship, my powers, they...
You think his energy got entangled with yours?
I don't know, man. But it feels volatile.
Well, wherever Electric Blue came from, it saved the day back there. Hey. We'll put Lee back where he belongs. Promise.
I just thought of something that would be like really, really crazy.
Yeah.
If you were to combine Scorpion's toxin along with Scarecrow's toxin, like, holy crap, you're not gonna get cured for that.
Like, Mega Man Burger brought this up earlier. They usually doesn't like it when characters rip off Scarecrow's fear toxin thing, but he thinks that how Scorpion does is pretty cool. Like, I think it's cool in this case because like, it's not just like, you know, a toxin that makes you scared, like or causes like, it's the fact that it's also a poison on top of causing hallucinations. Like, the idea of it not just making you see some of your worst fears come true, but also on top of that, it's slowly killing you.
Now that I'm thinking about it, an interesting take. If, like, let's just go around and pretend that we were to combine the toxins, right?
Yeah.
What if it was like slow acting, where it kind of like you don't know you're infected until like a week later because it's like slowly gnawing at you? Like, that would be terrifying.
Yeah. Although, like, the entire point of the fear toxin is that it's like fast acting.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get the Venom jump.
Yeah, Scorpion. I'm not sure if you heard before. Like, Scorpion is probably my top 3 in the Spider-Man universe. My number 1 being Rhino, just because the dude just loves crashing through walls. You gotta respect that.
The first Spider-Man game features a fair bit of Rhino in it.
Yeah, I stand smashing through walls.
By the way, we're right now getting into the Prowler stuff with Uncle Aaron.
Ooh.
Because Miles' Uncle Aaron was the Prowler.
That I remember.
Am I interrupting?
And like, we had to hang up the phone call because I had to stop a random crime. But like, the whole gist of it is that Uncle Aaron's out of prison, and he's trying to turn over a new leaf, and he's leaving all of his old Prowler tech to Miles.
Okay. So, Migmanburger, let me ask you this. If you were to do a story on a slow acting Scarecrow toxin, who would it affect? Like Red Hood, Nightwing, like, who would you like to see it affect for either for a movie or for a game?
Like, apart from Batman, obviously.
Yeah.
Or apart from Bruce specifically, I should say, because there's been more than one Batman.
Yeah. Because that's honestly
if you like Mysterio, Mega Man Burger, Mysterio gets his own side quest in this game.
Ooh. Yeah, Mysterio's a fan favorite, if I remember correctly.
Like, Mysterio, I don't think he should ever be, like, the main villain. That's part of why I think, one of the many reasons why I think Far From Home wasn't all that interesting, partly because, like, Mysterio's not A-list villain material. He shouldn't be carrying a movie on his own. He should be either, like, a lower-level threat or part of a group.
Ooh, Nightwing, yeah.
Yeah, Nightwing's got plenty of trauma that they could fuck with him with.
Oh, 100%.
Also, we've now got 2 podcasts. We've got the Danicast from Danica Hart, which is like, you know, more positive stories about what's going on in New York City. And then, of course, we've got Jameson's podcast, where he just angrily rants about Spider-Man. Or the Spider-Men now.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh yeah, I did a thing on one of my YouTube channels where I did a little joke about being bi.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know how there's a joke that says when you're bi, there's only prey.
Yeah.
That old joke, right? So I said, yeah, it's a well, everyone knows it's a joke. We're actually baby. We're just afraid of everything.
Yeah.
I think anyone that's bi, like, yeah, we live the joke saying, yeah, everyone's prey. We like everybody. Oh, or they flirt back. What do I do now?
I mean, what I would say, just like for anyone that dares to pursue me for a romantic partnership, I have to warn you, I am quite an animal. Now pet me and bring me food.
The funny thing is, I was going to make a joke about how everyone is prey and how I'm a beast. Now rub my belly. I was going to do that. Too easy.
Next faction that we're fighting alongside the hunters and just like random criminals, we've got a cult. A cult dedicated to fire.
Can I join? Because these guys, like, they would be fun at a cookout. Let me stop.
They brand people.
I mean, how else to ensure loyalty?
What's the safe word?
One of the most common crimes you have to stop from them is branding, where they're like trying to brand innocent civilians.
That tanker needs to be sealed up.
Bro,
and then of course there's
you hit him into fire.
Some of these guys have fire powers too.
No, you hit him into fire. He is dead. You killed him, Spider-Man.
It's non-lethal fire. Duh.
There's an ambulance not too far away. I'll drop you right
It's
off.
like in Batman Arkham Knight where you ram people at 200 miles per hour with the Batmobile and it just knocks them out. It's a non-lethal 200 mile per hour ramming.
You're basically so you're saying you're ramming him with a marshmallow.
Spider-Man.
It was set to stun, not kill.
What was the deal with those guys? Felt like they came out of a cult.
You really applied Yakuza logic there. Yeah, it was a non-lethal bicycle to the cranium. I non-lethally stomped on his head.
Since we're talking, since for the Scarecrow thing, could we add in Starfire just as like for supporting cast? I think that would be kind of interesting to see. Like, yeah, you're not yourself, and having like kind of questioning himself.
Like, I could see this being like if this were to be in a more like movie or short film medium, I could see this taking inspiration from like a like either Tetsuo the Iron Man or David Cronenberg's The Fly.
Who wants them?
You know, get a little bit of that nightmarish body horror imagery in there.
Yeah.
Want me to take care of him, guys? I can make it look like an accident. You know, like he slipped it and hit his head multiple times.
I mean, you're constantly kicking people like 12 feet in the air, so yeah, you know, like they probably got internal bleeding.
Only thing Ella Robin today is.
But internal bleeding is the best kind of bleeding. It makes no mess.
So I'm gonna go home. Have a good night.
Get your ass back here, boy.
Yes, you ran right into a train.
But I did not have another I like trains moment, thankfully.
Hold on, you know the funny thing is?
What?
Spider-Man was able to catch the train.
Now if only I was now if only this was on PC so I could put the CJ model in there.
Depends.
There's Mysterio collectibles?
My nephew again.
Yeah, there's a whole Mysterio side quest that involves like him setting up a whole bunch of like virtual reality entertainment experiences that are going haywire, and you have to like rescue people that are trapped in virtual reality.
Interesting. Hey, Cloud.
Kid?
Yeah, they're this game's combat challenges, whereas before the combat challenges were part of a Taskmaster side quest, and then in the DLC a Screwball side quest.
Someone got him out.
Let me ask, this is a question for everybody now, right? This is gonna go for both Spider-Man and for Batman. Okay.
Let me address this in chat first from Cloud. I love the resolution to the Prowler stuff. It genuinely caught me off guard.
For the future. That's actually why.
Like, knowing how Prowler... No, I don't know that much about the Prowler, because my introduction to him was Into the Spider-Verse. And as you know, I don't read comics all that much. I don't have the attention span for it anymore.
Get off the street.
But I love how the Prowler story in this game plays out.
Yeah, I know the one. Are you really putting Prowler behind you?
I do love Maya's hair. How it's like my little cousin actually has that hairstyle.
Yeah, I like that he changed it. That his hair, he grew his hair out a bit for this game.
Yeah, my little cousin actually has that hairstyle.
How did you?
And it's got like the side cut going on. Looks real good.
Business? Don't be stupid.
Yeah.
You know what? I just noticed, like, he took his mask off in a public area. Like, yes, he's on a fucking, he's on the top of a building, but yet he is, surrounded by windows.
Yeah.
What if someone just happened to be looking out their damn window and see that? It's like, oh, hey.
They're magic windows that only work one way, and they don't work the right way.
Of course you did.
All right, so the Prowler stash. We're about to do our first Prowler stash here. You hold L2, find where the code is, like that. And this is where it uses the adaptive triggers on the DualShock 5 controller really well. You have to hold them in just the right position and keep them held there.
Done.
Not bad, kid.
But yeah, in most forms of media that I know very little of,
Another gate.
like his uncle, the guy, the Prowler, is like his brother in a way.
Yeah, he was like that in Into the Spider-Verse, which made it real heartbreaking to find out he was the Prowler.
Yeah.
Open from down here.
You have to go to the right angle to pull these things up. And there we go. That's our first Prowler stash solved.
Prowler. You should be seeing how to get inside now.
And other stashes will do stuff like having you navigate a maze of vents that are guarded by lasers, or activating generators with your electric powers.
Would you say that the first thing you mentioned is amazing?
Old suit prototypes.
You know, you make that pun, but I've actually been to a place that uses that pun in their name. It's it's like around the East Carolina University area. It's a corn maze called the Amazing Maze Maze.
That's horrible. The name, I'm sure the corn maze is very enjoyable.
Yeah. We went there around Halloween one year.
We should all go one day.
I don't live near there anymore, so that would be quite a
field
drive. Trip. Maybe road trip.
Field trip to the three of us.
Yeah, the triumphant rides again.
Like it could be a like an offline meeting type thing where we don't show our faces, but we show like the neck down and stuff like that, and have a good old time.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So what I was doing there is we just unlocked suit upgrades. That's basically where you're going to upgrade like your health, your focus, and all that kind of stuff. You do it manually now instead of getting it through leveling up your experience.
You down to Uncle Aaron with some stuff.
Ah, ¿y cómo está él?
Está trotando.
Pues qué bueno.
Mami, te veo en casa. And before you ask me again, estoy bien. Te lo juro. Te quiero. Let's head out to the
Oh yeah,
see what's going on.
what I was gonna ask, is related to both Spider-Man and Batman for both characters, right?
Someone's playing with
Who do you guys feel
bad idea.
does not get enough love in terms of villains?
Fireworks. Better warn warned those guys they're illegal here.
Like what villains don't get enough love, or whose villains don't get enough love?
Like a villain that needs like either more story, like the underrated, I should say. Like
Easy,
underrated
Condiment
villain
King. Condiment King.
Hey Sheba.
And Penny Plunderer, and of course, my boy, Snowflame, the cocaine-powered supervillain.
Oh god. I'm gonna go with Cloud and say the Chameleon as well.
Yeah, for a more serious, non-shit-posty answer, Chameleon and, like, this game made me really appreciate, these two games really made me appreciate Tombstone.
Also, did the Chameleon and Scorpion team up in one of the comics, I think?
They were probably one of the Sinister Six lineups at one point.
Yeah.
Like Scorpion's a really common Sinister Six member.
Yeah. Now, what do you guys think for Batman?
Spider-Man!
For me personally, I can't remember her name. She's the one who has the disease that keeps her looking like a 5-year-old.
Baby doll.
Baby doll, thank you. Oh, Calendar Man's a good one.
Calendar Man, hell yeah.
Yep.
I love what the Rocksteady games did with Calendar Man.
I need to take a look at that then.
Get Rocksteady to do a new take on Snowflame. They can make him even more awesome than he already is.
Still got some fire to put out.
Apparently Cloud says Calendar Man had a better run in the comics recently.
Like, I heard that two characters that used to be treated as jokes that have gotten really good runs in the comics are Calendar Man and Kite Man.
Oh. Wait, Copper? Oh, I didn't. I'll be honest. I didn't even know Copperhead was a Batman one.
Yeah, she's in Copperhead is in Batman Arkham Origins as one of the assassins hunting down Batman.
Yeah.
Not like the primary Copperhead, but a Copperhead.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I just never knew that. Because I knew about him because of the Justice League from like.
This one's a woman that's taken on the Copperhead persona.
Ah.
Okay, so time to deal with some guys setting off illegal fireworks. That's what happens when you set off illegal fireworks.
Especially having your face nearby.
Yep.
Here's the thing.
He's lucky.
No, here's the thing. He's lucky. IRL, his face would be blown off.
Yeah.
He would have at least lost a few fingers.
Yeah.
Off his face.
I would hope that you don't have fingers on your face. That would be horrifying.
Then
again, actually, now that I think about it, Frankenfran did a chapter where that happened. It was the chapter about the guy who keeps his whose crush gets hit by a car and he takes her to Fran to save her life, but like he revives her as like a severed head with all the organs she needs maintained inside the head.
That appears great.
Yeah.
Take good care of it.
And then he's like, oh, she's she can't talk, but she's very clearly upset that she's stuck in one place and can't move around on her own. So Fran's like, okay, I'll give her something to move around with, and she grafts like fingers to the bottom of the stumped neck for her to crawl around with.
Oh god, that is morbid.
I mean, Frankenfran's a body horror manga, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought I should check where y'all bought your fireworks.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh my god.
That's a good call.
So,
and yeah, Arkham Origins Copperhead is very hot and very bendy, but not Ty Lee levels of bendy, unfortunately.
So one of the girls I like
You want to do this?
is reading that manga.
And let me work my magic.
Frankenfran?
Yeah.
Frankenfran's great. They have a whole subplot that's basically just a parody of Kamen Rider.
Oh wow. That sounds like something that Sai would like.
Yeah, it's like Kamen Rider, but not in a Toku series. But everything you see in Kamen Rider is actually real, more or less. Like, there's actually an evil, shadowy organization trying to take over the world. My favorite my two favorite chapters of Frank and Fran. Well, I say two favorite chapters. I've got so many favorite chapters. One of my favorite out of context lines is from, I think it's chapter 2, where they're at like the fancy dinner party for some rich girl's birthday, and the rich girl is missing, and then Fran figures out what's going on, and she like grabs the microphone and she's like, "Attention everyone in attendance, please stop eating the food because you're eating the birthday girl."
Oh god.
And she says it in like the most nonchalant way. She's not even horrified. Another good one is the chapter about the cult, where like it features one of the most bizarre but satisfying cameos from the Flying Spaghetti Monster. And then there's the one with the sentient cockroaches that form their own city, complete with cockroach superheroes.
Oh, jeez.
Like, there's a cockroach Batman, there's a cockroach Superman, and there's a cockroach Goku.
The river! I can chuck him!
And they have to fight off cockroach alien invaders with cockroach death machines.
Last crate!
Seriously, check out Frank and Fran if you haven't already. It's great.
Happy birthday, Lex.
Just, if you need to have a strong stomach for gore and body horror.
Yeah, I'm just stick with my isekai trash.
Every chapter's got some kind of body horror to it because it's all about, like, Fran is a surgeon, and she's a surgeon with, like, the brain of a really intelligent 5-year-old. So she doesn't quite understand the ramifications of some of the stuff that she's doing, but
so 8-year-old,
like the bad stuff that happens is always like the hubris of the person who requested the surgery coming to bite them in the ass. It's really good. Like it's almost slice of life, you could say, if it was a slice of life body horror manga.
I think there's a prowler stash nearby.
Like a perfect example is
there it is.
Actually there's one chapter in particular that's not horrifying and is actually kind of wholesome, and I really like it. It's the one where like she starts doing a whole bunch of like DIY plastic surgeries for all the high school students. Like she helps solve a relationship issue between this one really cute couple where like this one boy wants to like take things to the next level with his girlfriend, but his girlfriend's like kind of scared of being touched by men, and she ends up helping them solve that issue by giving them both gender reassignment surgery. Without them knowing that each other was going to get it. Like, each one requested from her to make the other person more comfortable. And
so that's basically
it's basically Gift of the Magi with plastic surgery.
That. Yeah, I was just about to say that, like where the girl shaves her head in order to get something for the husband. And
I'm trying to remember how to do this. I'm drawing a blank. I forgot.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. It's obviously not a realistic story, but it's a wholesome one. We should get Taylor Swift singing during this. Okay, now I remember what I have to do. I have to... There we go. Pull, and... There we go.
Opened up plenty of these before.
There we go. Another Prowler stash done.
Don't mind if I do.
Also, villains who are underappreciated between Spider-Man and Batman. It's Batman. Lol. They focus on the Bat family way too much. That's my problem with with the Christopher Nolan trilogy. Is like I actually see them as pretty shit Batman films because like yeah, they're usually good stories and they have great villains, but Batman is the least interesting character in all three of those movies.
Yeah. Like, I know, honestly, like, I don't know. Let's focus on some of the villains, you know? Let's get some interesting takes on them.
Aaron was right.
No, I mean, like, the Nolan trilogy focuses too much on the villains. It doesn't really develop Batman as a character. It doesn't really delve into, it doesn't do a sufficient job, in my opinion, of delving into, like, Batman's issues and stuff like that. It's like, it does that, obviously, in Batman Begins, but after that, it's, like, more focused on his villains at the cost of making Batman the least interesting character in his own movies. You like the Burton films better? Yeah, I like the Burton films better, too. I still haven't seen the Matt Reeves one. Mostly because I refuse to give HBO Max my money.
I think I might have it on DVD from a thrift store. I need to check.
I'm sure I can find it somewhere. I can probably just stream it off Amazon. That's how I watched Dragon Ball Super Broly.
You know what I'm thinking?
That group that took Lee showed up.
They must be.
What's we call it?
When your dad wasn't able.
This is the Insomniac, right?
Yeah.
I would love to see their take on Static Shock.
That would be great, but Warner Brothers that would be like a publishing nightmare because
Warner Brothers.
It would have to be a PlayStation exclusive because Insomniac's now wholly owned by Sony.
Yeah, and also Warner Brothers are just bullshit somehow.
Yeah.
Like, it would be so cool to get a Static Shock game because, you know, since we had Static Shock the cartoon back when I was a kid, we wanted a Static Shock video game. We never got it. The closest thing to Static Shock would be Infamous.
We almost got a Static Shock video game, but to the point where it was actually previewed and I think reviewed in magazines at the time. It just got canceled, like, its release got canceled at, like, the last minute. It was a Game Boy Static Shock game. Like, it was done to the point where people actually played it for magazines. It just never came out.
And we need it. We need that and Black Lightning. I mean, heck, you could have some Justice League side stories where you team up with like Green Lantern and stuff, which would be kind of cool. Actually, that would be kind of badass.
The one thing is they've got to use one of the 3 opening themes from the Static Shock TV series at some point in the game.
Little Bow Wow one?
My favorite one's actually the Season 2 opening, which is mostly just like an instrumental track.
Still got some fires to put out.
I like all of them.
I like all 3 of them, but the season 2 one is my favorite. It's a beat that goes real hard.
There. Fire department can tag.
Yeah, it does go hard. I'm not gonna. There's no arguing that.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to call it a night, guys. I'm running on fumes.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, buddy.
I hope you continue to feel better.
Same.
I'll try. Hopefully before Halloween I'll feel better.
Do you need it? Do you need me to send you any ginger tea?
Nah, I'm good. I'll be drinking.
He's got a case of the con crud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just kind of devolved into a science infection now.
No problem. There's a reason why I always recommend ginger tea with honey.
Yeah, I've still got a stockpile of that ginger tea with honey you got me.
I'm actually on my my 6th thing this year.
Maybe one of those
Oh, wow.
scholarships has my name.
Dude, it has been helping me stay away from getting sick. Around people who are sick.
Oh wow.
So
I'll definitely look into that. Anyway, good night, guys.
No problem. I'll send you a link on Messenger later of the one I get.
Sure. Thanks.
No
Told you
problem.
I said hi.
I will.
All right, so we're gonna be This is the character I was talking about who's deaf.
Computational.
Yeah, I remember her from the first stream. I like her design though. I really do.
Yeah, and there's like a little budding relationship from what I can gather between her and Miles.
I just heard 2 words. Missing in person. So I'm gonna say yes. Go ahead.
And she's also an artist.
Save your seat.
Ooh.
Like she does murals.
Woken my king. Yeah,
Ginger
Shiva.
Tea tastes
Ginger
stupid.
Tea.
I agree, Shiva. I needed to like tone down the spiciness of it a bit, because I am literally 99.9% white, so I can't handle spicy stuff.
Yeah. If you're someone that has a hard time tasting ginger tea because it's a little too spicy for you, I would recommend adding a little bit of cream to it.
I added a lot of cream to it.
It's counting her steps.
Yeah.
Wherever she is.
I was gonna say a little bit because you can always add more later. You can find out what you need.
And Haley's a renowned artist. Has her own local artist collection. That is true. She's not just like an amateur. She's actually like regarded for her artwork. She's sort of like a local celebrity.
All right.
By the way, Shiba,
Last known location.
when I get
Boston Harbor.
next time I'm able to get some money in, I've got a piece that I want to commission from you of just like some cute little fan art, not like something urgent that needs to be done by a certain date for once.
Text-to-speech call with Haley Cooper.
This is what I was talking about, where she has text-to-speech calls with Miles.
ETA.
Oh man, gotta find Miss Ferguson first. Be there when I can.
He's handing out scholarship applications right now.
Can you get one for me?
I'll do better than that. Sent you a link.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Yes, it did. It was actually, it wasn't actually cream. It was almond milk. Vanilla-flavored almond milk.
What's up, Genki?
That's become my new go-to creamer.
You're like way in the open and they don't see you.
Yep.
For volunteer work, and he asked for a phone call with you.
This actually reminds me of the security guards near my job site. One of the guards let over $10,000 worth of items get stolen.
Yeah. Hello?
You're whispering.
I love how the stealth works in this game. It doesn't like... It doesn't do the bullshit thing that Spider-Man 1 did, where it's like, oh, you perfectly stealthed, you perfectly took out all these guards without being detected. Well, now you're just detected because it's time for you to fight.
Yeah.
No, it's like, especially with Miles, you can turn invisible and like be sneaky. I go sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I was actually gonna say, Metal Gear Spider-Man.
You know,
Twins of Liberty.
You know, it's funny. Apparently, the Master Collection is actually really shit on Steam. So I'm glad I didn't get it yet, and especially I'm glad I didn't get it on Steam.
Or email.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The Mudohar thing.
Maybe I can make it back to.
No, I mean like, no, I'm talking about like it has tons of performance issues.
Oh.
With those guys out of the way.
Like on Switch and Steam in particular, it has performance issues, but it's fine on PlayStation and Xbox.
Huh.
That song, where'd you hear that? It's Callie's new song. From her Metal Gear collab.
This signal should lead right to Miss Ferguson's fitness tracker. There she is. This glass looks pretty breakable. I got you. Are you okay?
I'm fine. But who are these people? How do they know I work for Rand?
Let's figure that out when we're not in a hostage situation.
You hide. I've got these guys.
So we're going to get a little sidetracked from the main story here to do all the side quests at the school. Because that gets like a satisfying little ending to it and a new suit.
Part of me wants to make my own Metal Gear Solid rap.
Like they all like the day that the Master Collection came out, Konami spent more time on their social media promoting the new Metal Gear Solid Cologne rather than the Master Collection. Which the Cologne is called Shadow Moses. And I'm like, okay, so if this is supposed to be the scent of Shadow Moses Island, then I guess that means that you too could smell like damp concrete, dried blood, and cordite.
Why can't we get our Vulcan Rave in Cologne?
See, it would be cool if they had, like, different character-scented colognes, but it's like, nah, this is just supposed to smell like Shadow Moses, whatever the fuck that means. You see Love and Live Together, and you think Love Live. I've never seen, I've never seen Love Live. But I know, like, some of the memes about it, thanks to Siva Gunner, like, Todokete.
Sure. I've carried people before.
I just remember seeing an article about Japanese women not wanting to date men who are into Love Live. That's all I remember.
As they should.
Confirmation.
I know nothing about Love Live or Data Live even. Nico, get the freak out.
Also, can I say real quick, you don't know much about Keaton Batman, but the way he looks is like his energy and strength runs on how pissed off he is, makes him one of my favorite Batman. I agree. I love Keaton Batman.
The official hero of Brooklyn.
Yeah, I love the old Spider-Man stuff. I mean, old Batman stuff.
Always welcome here, Spider-Man.
I mean, old Spider-Man shit is also amazing.
Oh yeah, and of course I know Nico
He's
Nee.
got a robotics demonstration to do.
Nico, no.
Let me recalibrate.
Not much time.
Hi, Miles. I appreciate your
Calibration's a
dedication
little
to
fucky.
interviewing, but I can tell you were clearly busy with something important. Mr. Sinclair put in an excellent word for you, as did Principal Evans.
This happens every now and then with VTube Studio.
In person.
Got a few app requests popping up on BB's campus. Thought I'd call you directly.
One sec. Probably need to reboot VTube Studio. It's probably like a RAM issue.
Oh man. I can't.
Or at least reboot the iOS app, because that's what I'm using for my tracking.
I mean, if it's a RAM issue, I'm an Aries.
I'm a Capricorn.
Or something.
So we've got a couple requests. Okay, yeah, the first one we're gonna do is the one helping out this guy with his homecoming proposal.
Seems like you might need some.
I just thought of something.
Yeah.
Is there a Marvel or DC villain based on a garden gnome?
The people, everything has
Probably.
to be perfect.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
If not, there needs to be one. Don't you agree?
A little slower.
Yes.
What happened?
Okay.
Can we put him on like the galactic level, like universal level strong? Because that would be also kind of just funny.
I couldn't just do flowers or chocolate. I got some screens, and I want to light them up with the message. But the generator's busted. Guy who rented it out to me won't answer. What a scam.
I think I can help.
Thanks. I rented the generator from Reynolds and Company.
Yeah, garden gnome villain would be amazing.
I mean, it wouldn't be more ridiculous than Squirrel Girl technically being one of the strongest characters in the Marvel Universe.
I mean, she did beat Thanos.
Generators are going for a lot these days. This baby's ours. You understand?
The gardener.
Ordinary rental transaction.
Oh my gosh.
And he needs to sound like that garden gnome thing that Nade really likes.
Nobody step into this. Mess around, find out.
Like, you mean kind of like this, or like that, something like that, or
No,
something?
no. It's like a very specific voice that I can't do because I haven't heard that much. It's from like a Half-Life fan thing.
I was just thinking like the Lollipop Guilt type voice.
Nobody saw. That takes care of the.
Oh, he did. The fourth hit his back of his head on the concrete. He is dead.
Non-lethal concrete.
Thanks.
Oh yes, it's the concrete that absorbs water, so it feels like a sponge.
I guess we got our answer.
Yeah, about.
Bruh, he is dead.
Thing, but those idiots already did so much.
He hit the girl so hard, he is triple dead.
She's salvageable. It'll take weeks.
Bruh, he has been isekai'd as a garden gnome.
Can do. Better call Vijay and give him the bad news.
Tell me some good news.
Well, it's.
I was transported to a new world as a garden gnome after I tried to rob a man, but Spider-Man beat me.
Come back.
One of those really long or obnoxious titles.
God, I hate isekai titles. That's part of why I haven't gotten into a single modern isekai series because I'll never remember the name of it.
I know they keep generators.
I've been reading a bunch of them. They're all trash, but it's fun trash.
Underpowered.
I mean, I like some fun trash. I like unironically like Aiken, and that is peak trash.
Theoretically.
Like one of the ones I was reading that was
I've got a friend who would love.
Honestly, genuinely interesting was about this manga artist who was like famous, and obviously, you know, he had money and all this other kind of stuff, right? Which we all know is cap. That's not real. They're all struggling out there, which is a shame.
Deactivated.
But he finds out he ends up getting cancer. He basically confiding in his mother because, you know, he has no friends. Mother just wants money. So, you know, he's kind of disappointing, you know?
Now we just got.
He wants to change his life around.
Yes, I knew you'd figure it
So,
out.
Maybe I could.
yeah, his main power though is he gets to draw and summon stuff. So it's kind of interesting. Is it illegal to pee on my aunt distant elf girl? What?
That he's making up an isekai title.
No, it sounds like I have read so many elf type titles. I thought this was a real one. That's bad. That is bad when that sounds like a genuine isekai title.
Let's see, we got follow.
Dude, I can write. I will make it like, bro, commission me like $5. I'll make it into a quick game. Right? Oh, I'm crying. I'm crying.
It'll still be better than that King Kong game that just came out.
Maybe I should go into electrical engineering.
Well, of course, it's just going to be an RPG maker.
My question is, who the fuck thought it would be a good idea to give a King Kong game to Game Mill Entertainment? Game Mill is a garbage publisher. Everyone should have known it was going to come out bad.
I think the person that allowed it to happen was, I think they were either high and or drunk.
I could still use your.
It's like when people were disappointed that the first Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl was like mediocre when it came out. I'm like, yeah, it's from Game Mill. They make shovelware.
Vijay's texting me.
That's all they make.
A whiteboard.
Shiva, I'm not a furry.
King Kong.
But
What are you up to?
You know that out of all the King Kong parodies out there, I'm surprised that King Kong hasn't been one of them yet. The closest we've gotten is King Dong.
That's the equation he helped me with on our first.
I can already know what King Kong would be.
Study date?
Spider-Man.
Furry dating sim where you're dating the different King Kongs throughout media.
All right, now it's time to set up this whole homecoming proposal. So,
Shiva, let me know if you're interested. I will get the visual writer maker.
This is lip balm and all.
We gotta have fun with this.
But still, best kiss ever.
Spider-Man, the poster is stuck. Can you give it a tug?
Oh.
Tug.
Vijay must be in the quad.
Time for the big reveal. Find a seat and grab some popcorn.
Vijay? This whole thing has you written all over it.
I've always known you're a special guy. And I'm lucky you're my special guy. I love you, Lucas. Will you...
Home?
Not exactly.
Oh no. Gotta be something I can do to help here.
Homecoming? Oh,
you know, from personal experience, lightning doesn't make a screen work better. It makes it die.
It's going off of static shock logic.
But yeah, I love this side quest. It's so cute and wholesome. Like these two NPCs, I don't think they ever appear again, but I love their dynamics so
Spider-Man
much.
in on this?
They're so cute together.
Best day ever. Anything for love, guys. Happy for you both. Enjoy homecoming.
It's actually kind of funny because on my Twitter account, I was reading a whole bunch of like really quick manga type stuff, right?
I've got it.
And you know how everyone says, "Oh my gosh, you're making everything gay." Meanwhile, I'm just reading a story about a gay hero who had a femboy demon lord that made him breakfast. And it was adorable.
The house getting struck by lightning is how I lost my first 4K TV.
Look, they explained it in this note.
I remember, actually.
While I was watching Sonic 2, and it was right at the final battle.
I 100% remember.
Yeah, I was not happy.
Pretty sure that note leads to the
yeah.
But this new TV's better than the old one.
See why we called you?
Yeah, I'll look around.
That RJ kid. I knew not to hold the door for him.
So now we've got to rescue the school's mascot from a rival high school.
Building. Wonder why the Midtown kids took Lance there.
Did you find him already?
Not quite. But I have to know. Why the Stewart building?
I don't know what it was. It was basically one of the adult ones. And I started on chapter 4, so I don't know more than this guy was a demon lord.
I started a adult manga series today because I saw an advertisement for a figurine of it coming out that was like, this is really pretty.
Okay.
But I cannot display this. It's too sussy.
UV light on the mural for now.
Yeah, he says don't look it up. I'm looking it up. What is this?
I didn't say don't look it up. I said I can't display it.
No. What Shiva put. Let me see.
Why are schools acting like gangs? Because it's that's how high schoolers are. Everyone knows that. But God, where was it? I have to find it again.
Oh. Shiva, thank you for contributing to my next read.
It was a post from HobbyLink Japan's Twitter account of like figurines up for pre-order. I have to find it again. They've also got there's a Hot Toys Venom figure coming out based on this game's Venom design that I really want.
Ooh.
Here we go. I'll just read the description to you, and I will not send pictures of it because I cannot show this on Twitch.
Yes, we already know.
Kaguya Kawasumi from Devil Executioner Kaguya, illustrated by the manga artist Crimson, is now a Fanza figure, captured in a tense moment, battling a beastly tentacle trap, beautifully showcasing her physique and smooth skin.
You're going to have to send me the picture later.
It's not on my Twitter. It's on HobbyLink Japan's official Twitter account. It's up for pre-order. I'm like, this is such a beautifully sculpted and painted figure, but I cannot display this. I would get in so much trouble.
You said HobbyLink Japan?
Yeah, HobbyLink Japan. Like, I checked out the manga that's based on. It's from Crimson, and if you're familiar with Crimson's work, that should tell you what kind of stuff is in it.
Hidden message. I knew it. We BIPOC artists are birds of a feather. To find the next clue.
Oh, that's reminded me of something. There's a an adult Cynthia figure coming out somewhere.
Let me give her a call.
I gotta send you the information later.
Did you find him?
Not yet. Midtown's making us work for it. But I could use your help. Sending you a pic.
BIPOC artists. Birds of a feather.
So we have to solve these light puzzles in order to find clues to where to find the next clue so we can find the mascot suit.
Thanks, Haley. How you want?
Like, it doesn't show anything, like, too bad on, too explicit on the Twitter preview. But still, I'm not taking my chances.
Gotta be a hidden message on one of them.
How are we doing?
I'll find land soon. I think. Midtown's hidden messages on murals around town. Right now I'm at Rodney and 3rd. Trying to find the next clue.
Oh.
Where Anders Olivan's painting is?
I've seen figures like this on Wish.com. I was so tempted to get some of them.
Who is he?
Yeah, this is officially licensed from, like, Crimson is a Dojin artist, primarily. And this
Shiva,
is, like,
I got you.
This is his biggest series, to my knowledge, because it's got, like, a whole bunch of spin-offs.
I'm going to send it to you on Discord.
And apparently Crimson's actually publishing his own official translation of the manga series, but it's on Patreon, of all things.
The competition is stiff, but your tactics are
Basically, Shiva, this is thank you for contributing to my my next read, so you're able to see what it is.
Hey, Haley. Got another
And it's all right. I like tentacles, okay? I've said this before. I said I'm not ashamed. I've said this during Pokemon Smash or Pass.
Didn't BV and Midtown
Tentacles are underrated.
Yes. Regionals. Ended in a stalemate.
I am not going further than that.
I'll check it out.
I know, right?
2 murals this time?
Oh, I like these murals.
Midtown really doesn't want us to find.
Yeah, these are really good mural designs.
Like, these are legitimately ones you would see in, like, Newark and New York.
Well, this is New York.
Well, you know what I mean. These are ones you would genuinely see IRL.
You know what I'm disappointed about with this game's representation of New York so far? Well, actually, no, I shouldn't be, because it wouldn't be in New York City. It would be in Albany. No place to buy steamed hams. But you wouldn't find steamed hams in New York, in Brooklyn, or in, like, Harlem or Queens or anything like that, because it's specifically stated to be an Albany expression.
So there are 2 paths then. Gotta hand it to
I will fight you.
Spend some serious time on this one.
You know what I would like to see?
Who?
I would like to see like Spider-Man buying bagels. Like you get to buy bagels. There is nothing more New York.
You get to see that in the first game, like just him sitting on the rooftop at night eating a bagel.
I need more details.
Yeah, we need more bagels because that is a New York thing right there.
And in the DLC for Spider-Man 1, it has the best justification for why you're forced to do a Mary Jane stealth segment instead of doing his Spider-Man. And it's because Spider-Man's too busy eating some pizza. Yeah, if you go by the pizza shops in Spider-Man 1, it plays that song out of the like in-store radio. Insomniac knew what they were doing.
There we go. Hold on. There we go.
Pizza time.
You know, I've got a couple other pizza-themed redeems now. I've got some Billy Mays ones, too.
Oh, God.
We did one of them earlier, but the other one hasn't been redeemed yet. We already did... Someone earlier redeemed, the regular, Billy Mays one, but nobody's redeemed.
My feet so far up your ass right now, you'll have to remove it with surgery, guaranteed. But I'm not done yet. I want your truck to look really damaged. Watch this. I'll put a giant hole in your windshield with this hammer in one easy motion. And I'm gonna cut your
Re-showed this one to me.
Why? Because of you, that's what.
I remember this one. I remember you showed me this.
Yeah, I showed you that YouTube poop. I made that and another bit of it. Damn it.
Finally.
You got me.
Oh.
That must be where they're hiding Lance.
Speak on it.
I think I found Lance.
And nobody's redeemed Crypto Luigi yet either.
You, I could count on you.
And then also there's the Nene redeems on there too, like the ABC time, and I believe one. There might be one other. I can't remember. Crypto Luigi.
No.
Around here, buddy?
This is causing psychic damage.
No.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Cheated. Whoa, Spider-Man? Guess BB couldn't figure it out on their own.
You know what that made me think of? The no I had to do?
Thanks for the fun and games.
The one that Cyber Spark always does, like the no.
Oh yeah, the Monkey Moses.
On my way back.
Yes.
And I'm bringing a fluffy friend.
I thought it was a lion.
Also Mega Man Burger. Yeah, it's a lion. Yeah, it's the mascot suit that was stolen.
No. The religious thing.
Anyway, hurry back.
No, everyone.
On my way.
He calls it Monkey Moses because it's supposed to be a lion, but it looks like a monkey.
Ah.
Like it's the only lion in the movie that doesn't look like a lion.
You found
him.
Lance is back.
And my favorite bit about Crypto Luigi is that when he says it's about to go nuts, if you look at the money he's earned in the background, it's less than half a penny. Like, keep in mind, Atlas Earth doesn't pay you in Ethereum. It pays you through direct payouts on, like, PayPal and stuff through actual cash. So it's like, it's about to go nuts, and it shows that he's earned, like, less than 100th of a penny on Atlas Earth. It's about to go nuts. It's about to go straight to the bankruptcy proceedings.
It's about to go nuts. You're about to get kicked in the nuts.
Lost drone at somewhere o'clock.
Can't be too hard to find. Don't they have tracking chips in them?
I was talking about this earlier, Kier, but I think you would appreciate this 4 a.m. thought that I had. Okay.
You lost a toy drone?
Okay.
It's lost, but it's not.
Do I doubt Atlas Earth? Of course I do.
Gather aerial footage for my senior project. I'd look
Also, the
around
NPC is really cute. It's adorable. Head pats.
Yeah, their name's Odyssey.
100 feet X and 140 feet Y. That's the northeast building. Can you help? Our senior project.
Like, I really love the hair too.
Oh, right.
You knew that?
I was talking earlier about how, like,
Lots of things.
you know how in Cool Cat, in recent Cool Cat developments, Cool Cat is now voiced by Daddy Derek, right?
Oh yeah. Don't remind me.
And how Cool Cat now apparently has an obligatory rap number in every single Cool Cat special now, and that Daddy Derek has what I like to call negative flow, where it's like flow that's less than 0%. Have you heard Cool Cat rapping?
No, and I don't want to.
I'm about to subject you guys to something horrific.
No. I will mute my headset.
Okay, we'll do that after stream.
No, I will mute my headset. You can do it. I'm just messing with you.
We're on ad break anyway.
Oh God. This is gonna be pain.
Let's see, window capture.
Mega Man Burger says he's going to DMCA you. Haha.
Nah, he'll only DMCA me if I make fun of Cool Cat Saves the Kids.
Oh,
Also,
God,
if he wants to DMCA me, I'll fight him in court. He's a pussy.
Don't insult pussies.
No, I mean, he's a literal pussy. He's a cat, remember?
Yeah, don't insult pussies.
Let's see. Get YouTube up.
Hamster.
Shrink it down. That was something I was showing JKR earlier.
Hamster. It's
There we
adorable.
go. I'll only subject you to a little bit of this, because even I can't make it all the way through.
Okay, it's already gold right now because
Hip,
quiet.
the hop, hop, hop. I got a story to tell you about the coolest cat. His name is Cool Cat, and the kids.
Why does
love
this
him
sound
so,
like funk
so
from the
you better
90s, like
watch
the
out, cause he's an anti-bullying
early
hero. He's the
90s?
rap master, and everyone knows it's true. So you better not forget, so you're cool too. So if you want to rap and be real cool, then think of Cool Cat, and the rhymes will come to you. Some rappers talk about crime and violence, but the real OGs preach that peace is power. I've been asked what makes Cool Cat the rap master, then they hear his rhymes and they know the answer. So if you're not...
Like I said, negative flow. Man cannot rap to save his life.
That makes me want to take over the entire planet. Do you want to join me?
Hold on. I gotta get me mallet. There, now I'm ready.
All right, we're gonna take over the planet.
Hold on. Gotta get my shadow hoodie, or just shadow hood. There we go. Now I'm ready.
All right, so let's get the black aliens to help us then as well.
Why did I stop? Why did I stop? Because I'm not that cruel.
Hold on. You did not expect me to say let's get the black aliens involved.
Nope. But like, hear me out. Convince Daddy Derek to release an entire Cool Cat rap album.
Oh God, no.
It's gonna be so fire that it'll rocket straight to the bottom of the BET charts.
Well, since you're up there,
This message was brought to you by the Boondock. Let me stop.
I'd like to shot the sky bridge from the rooftop. Could you take it?
Oh man.
You're pretty specific about where to take the.
Yeah.
I need a different angle.
There we go. That's the angle I need, I believe, somewhere. It's like very... There we go.
So I'm thinking that a fart with reverb sounds better rapping than Derek.
Really got an eye for this. Could we get a couple more? A shot from each.
First rap album to sell a cool $1 billion.
Okay.
So you mean he's gonna owe us money?
Snap a couple.
Yes.
I can do that.
I mean, this is the same man who's done like 2 crowdfunding campaigns for the same movie and then not delivered on it because he gets sidetracked by other shit.
Oh, should we tell them what you told me the other day about him kind of getting in contact with that celebrity?
Yeah, he tried to. He wants to get Britney Spears to be in his next movie.
Leave Britney alone. That is all I gotta say.
Previously, he tried to get PewDiePie to be in his movie.
Dude, he can't afford. He can't afford PewDiePie. He can't afford Britney Spears.
But he can afford Vivica. He can afford Vivica A. Fox and Eric Estrada. But only if Eric Estrada is very clearly drunk.
Office.
Mm.
Is the senior project part?
But then he also have
Video?
what's his name?
New kids. I don't know what will.
The Mexican comedian.
No, he had Eric Estrada. He didn't have George Lopez.
Okay.
Just 3 shots of that, and we're golden.
It was Eric Estrada that said the famous "There he is." I need to make that a redeem. Just "There he is."
Just knock them people down. That is so rude, Spider-Man.
That's perfect.
I actually ran it. I talked about this earlier on stream too. Sorry for VOD viewers that are hearing the same stuff twice, but I gotta tell my buddy that I don't get to talk to all that much about this, because we both got busy lives. I was recording some Sonic 06 footage for a video I've been planning for a while. And I found out by complete accident that Tails can absolutely steamroll NPCs, and they have, like, a unique hurt animation and hurt sound that otherwise you never hear.
Oh my god.
Like, Tails just happened to spawn right on top of the accordion man when I was trying to get footage of him, and knocked the poor guy over.
You know you're going to have to do for your end card, like, all the glitches you came across.
Like...
You know that now, right?
Tails in particular is really glitchy because he has really bad pathfinding AI, so he just, like, clips through the floor all the time and dies. And then respawns a couple seconds later.
But yeah, you know you're going to have to do that now, right?
Yeah.
Epic. An impromptu shot of Ponage in action. I'm not a gamer.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. Nobody said Ponage in a long time.
Oh, am I going to? Oh my god! I've been playing Maple Story with Sai actually, because I was before. I haven't had a chance to really talk to him in like months.
Yeah.
He's doing pretty good, by the way, in case you're just wondering. His son is sick, but doing good.
Aw. Hope he gets better soon.
Oh, I hope so too. It was actually kind of funny. A couple of things. He remembered the shoes that I got him back when I worked at the shoe store, and we were laughing that I bought him waterproof shoes, yet completely forgot about them.
Cool. Nice action.
He forgot about them too.
You captured their movement beautifully.
Oh boy.
While you've been up there,
By the way, I love the detail that if you're playing as Miles and you run off of a rooftop, he sometimes does like the backwards flip jump pose they did into the Spider-Verse.
in one continuous shot from the air?
Like that.
There we go.
To start the fly through.
All right. I'll get something nice for you.
And there's an option to turn on fall damage, so yes, you can die this time. Whereas in the first Spider-Man game, you would always just land in one of those heroic Marvel Cinematic Universe 3-point landings.
I remember you told me, but we already know he broke his back.
No, what you gotta do is you gotta get the upgrade that lets you do like a loop-de-loop while you're web swinging and turn on fall damage, and then you can faceplant into the ground and die.
You said,
I've seen that. I've seen that happen.
You told me that the guy was spitting on the thing.
Yeah, you could do that. Is something you can freely do.
Woo! This thing is fast. Oh, that way.
Now we've got to get all the way to the end without touching the ground.
The funny thing is, drones are this fast.
Woohoo!
Depending on like the model size and RPMs and all that.
Yeah.
Like you can get a commercial
stick the
one.
landing.
Exceptional. Thanks for working your magic.
All in a day's work.
That'll do it. Thanks to you, this recruitment video is really gonna shine. Don't suppose you'd be down to do 10 hours of editing for me.
Better let the master cinematographer handle that part.
I feel called out on. Don't you?
Yes. Absolutely.
Feel attacked.
All right, that is, I believe, all the side quests here. And we've unlocked fast travel to Williamsburg.
Hey, Haley, what's up?
So all that help you gave folks at Brooklyn Visions, they banded together to make you a thank you gift.
That's sweet. But Spider-Man can't accept gifts. Unless it's hugs.
Haha. Hugs are great. But I think you'll put this gift to good use. Swing by the rooftop garden when you get a chance.
All right,
Hugs are great.
Ready to see what our reward is from the people at Miles's high school?
Yeah, and hugs are great. I think we all can agree on that.
Yeah, I could use a hug. Not because I'm particularly down or anything, but just because I haven't been hugged in a while.
Oh, same here.
New suit that the high school made.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Visions is the best.
That's Captain Spider.
This place when I
Wait, is Captain Spider an actual comic?
I have no idea, but like it's supposed to be the Puerto Rican flag because Miles is
Puerto Rican
Latino,
black.
Puerto Rican and black, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention what's in my mind.
That's all the school missions. So now we can get back to other stuff.
Hey, friendly people, what's been up?
Just in time for another Danicast.
Just email in my inbox.
I think I still have my drone, Mega Man Burger. I don't even use it.
I know you're reporting on high-profile stories these days, but if you have time, I'd like to forward a public thank you on your show. I'm a BVA senior who would never have gotten an A on their final cinematography project if it wasn't...
Hey, that's from the person we just helped out.
I decided to name my new hamster after him. It meant a lot that he took the time to help me, given how much he's had to deal with lately. Sometimes, the smallest good things...
Sorry, gotta solve this code. Sorry, Danica.
Yeah, Puerto Rico is part of America.
It's not recognized. It by all intents and purposes it should be, but legally it's considered a U.S. territory, but not like a part of the U.S. as far as statehood.
Also, Captain America's outfit is technically Captain Puerto Rico.
Yep.
So I'm technically not wrong.
Alright, so that's that one done. Going to Oh yeah, and Uncle Aaron has like stories about each stash.
Penthouse?
Back in the early Prowler days, when I was on Fisk's payroll.
Fisk?
Yeah, I know. Still remember when I got the keys. I wanted to impress my big bro so badly, but he was ashamed because he knew how I got it.
Whatever Dad felt, I know he always loved you.
Appreciate that, nephew.
Yeah, could we actually get a Captain Puerto Rico comic? Because that would be amazing.
Still a lot I don't know about Uncle Aaron and Dad. I wonder what other stories they had.
Here's a question. All right, idea for a death battle, okay? Because I have better death battle ideas than Death Battle does.
We all do.
Captain America versus Captain Pronin.
Okay.
You remember my boy Captain Pronin, right?
Yeah.
That deranged Russian animation with the kick-ass theme song.
Nice.
Yeah.
Spider-Man? I'm just kidding. You're cool. Oh, no.
By the way, Coney Island is in the game.
You know, I've never been to Coney Island, and I'm really close to it.
You know, I've never been to Coney Island, and I'm very far from it.
Tomato juice?
By the way, I agree with Robbie there. Like boiling your hot dogs in tomato juice ain't right.
What?
That's the secret to that guy's hot dogs. He does it in tomato juice.
I don't believe in boiling your hot dogs at all.
Or like he marinates them in tomato juice or something like that.
I don't. That's against the law.
I'm looking for my grandpa Earl.
Okay, so we've got to find this lady's grandpa who went missing.
Can you please help?
Why does she look like a girl I went to high school with?
Just
I don't know.
picture. He was staring
It's
at it
eerie.
all morning.
Like I wanted. I'm not going to say the name obviously, but it looks like a high school friend of mine. Well, high school classmate, not a friend.
Here too. I'll find him. Don't worry.
Please hurry.
Yeah, I know which other requests you're talking about, and I love both of them. Shadow Dragging, glad to see you here. How's Ghost Runner 2? I didn't know that was out yet. Then again, I've been very bad at keeping up with releases this year. Like, I forgot that Spider-Man 2 was coming out until, like, it was about to come out. So I could put my pre-order in. I don't usually pre-order stuff, but Insomniac has a good track record.
Those flowers by the sea lion pool. Is something else there?
All right, let's see. There we go.
My wonderful Earl. Yep, this is him. Hey, I didn't find your grandpa yet, but I did find a note for him. It name drops a botanical garden.
My grandparents used to take.
You got early access 2 days ago? Okay.
That has to be where he is.
Last time I got early access to something, it was Sonic Colors Ultimate, and that was a fucking mistake.
I never got early access.
I paid extra to get early access to a game that was broken on release.
Every game being broken on release nowadays, it's like,
If I could figure out what's in the inhaler, I could probably create a trail leading to Grandpa.
All right, time to do some chemical science.
Let's see, we have H2O, but you don't want to drink the H2O2.
Yeah, it's like the story goes. Two chemists walk into a bar. The first man says, "I'll have a glass of H2O." The second man says, "I'll have a glass of H2O too." The second man died.
I think I've seen superhero movie, but I do not remember that one.
I haven't seen superhero movie. The only one of those like stupid parody comedy movies from the early to mid 2000s I've seen all the way from beginning to end. The only two I've seen, I should say, are Meet the Spartans and Scary Movie 3.
I've seen Scary Movie 1, Meet the Spartans, and not another teen movie, I think it was.
Not another teen movie is supposed to be like really good.
It is actually good. That and the first Scary Movie.
Also, Not Another Teen Movie features frequent nudity from a former Power Ranger. So that's a reason to watch it if you grew up watching Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. Serena Vincent plays a parody of Nadia from American Pie, where she plays like a perpetually naked
but I was able to create
foreign exchange student named Areola.
Oh god, I remember.
That thing like he needs love.
I would sneak just to see those scenes.
Yeah, she was the Yellow Ranger from Lost Galaxy.
Felt like a thing I had to do. But the thought of losing him, all I want is to sit with
Yeah, I was a kid. I was sneak watching just those scenes in particular.
All of her dialogue is subtitled, but they make space to show her boobs in the subtitles.
Doing your best.
I know. I'm a man of culture.
That's a genius gag.
Yeah. Just push. He's pushing people.
Out of my way, I gotta find this old man.
I hurt myself on the stream. I'm like, wait a minute, you didn't hit those people. It actually sounded like he was hitting the people. That's dude.
Here we go. We found him.
I found him by the lake. I'll hang with him until you get here.
You did?
Now it's time for a really wholesome scene to counteract the lewdness we were talking about earlier.
Spider-Man? Whatever you think I did, I didn't.
Your granddaughter's looking for you, sir.
Granddaughter? Oh. Well, tell her I'll be back in a minute. I proposed to my wife here. Right here, where we sit.
Man, you're making the rest of us look bad. How'd you ask?
First off, we had to go to the zoo. Never met a soul who loved animals more than that woman. I was terrified. I meant to ask her at the meerkats. She said they reminded her of me, but my knees were knocking, man. I couldn't see straight. We left the zoo and just kept walking. Ended up here. She... If you saw her, man, just perfect. But clumsy. Nearly fell into that pond there. Face first. You ever been in love, Spider-Man?
Maybe.
It's beautiful. Nothing more beautiful. Can I tell you something, Spider-Man? I know I'm fading. It's scary as hell. Thought I'd be ready, but nothing gets you ready. Nothing. When I'm here, it's like she is too. Like I'm living it all over again. All nervous and sweating and whatnot. Then I look into her eyes and it's like I'm home. I was so nervous that day, Spider-Man. Almost didn't even ask. It's like I blinked, and she's gone.
I'm sorry.
You said my granddaughter was looking for me? Let's go see her.
I should have guessed you'd come here. Sorry we lost track of each other.
It was my fault for wandering off. But Spider-Man took good care of me. Had a nice chat about your grandma.
Oh yeah? She used to love this spot, huh? I feel like I spent
And if you
every
just stand
weekend
here for a
with
sec,
her,
you can
feeding the
listen
cat.
to them talk to each other some more. It's really sweet.
I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know much, but I know that she loved you.
I know, Grandpa. She was always saying, Tasha, if you don't eat that sandwich, they will.
Tasha, you're funny like her. Too funny, kid.
Like, goddamn, this sequence damn near made me cry the first time.
Yeah. I'm gonna BRB. I want to get some water.
Okay. And I'm going to bring up a BRB screen real quick because I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna prepare like a little snack for myself, and then I'll be back in a couple of minutes. All right, give me a sec to consume the chicken fries.
The fingies of the chickies.
Arikado eating chicken fries ASMR 10 hours. Not actually.
It's you eating a single chicken finger on loop for 10 hours.
Have fun, Mega Man Burger. Tell Nate I said hi.
Tell Nate I said hi also. But yeah, that's just like the whole grandpa thing really hits me hard because I did lose both my grandfathers, so
yeah.
And I don't know about one of my grandmothers, but yeah, I don't. Yeah. So it hit hard and it hit personally.
Yeah, I figured it would.
Yeah, like a fucking tank. The Rhino King was like, damn, that thing crushed him hard. I guess so. I got hit so hard. The Rhino had to go say this.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not.
Skip this song before I get DMCA'd.
Wait, what?
Song that was about to play is copyrighted.
Oh.
Ooh, hot.
Thank you. I know I am.
You're welcome.
You not have a bad look at yourself, handsome.
Oh, stop. I am a creature. I am la criatura. I am a creature. I am not handsome.
Handsome creature.
I keep forgetting that I don't know how to set up VLC with Stream Deck. Yeah, these aren't Burger King chicken fries. They're like frozen. All right, there we go. We're all good now. Now we can actually continue with the story.
And that's the isekai thing.
You ready to come by the Foundation?
Sure. I'm excited to see what you're up to.
Great. I'm excited to show you.
Oh, gotta grab this call from MJ. See you soon.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Just got off the phone with Harry, and this Foundation thing could be interesting.
Oh, nice. Some hope on my work front, too. I dug into the tech that gang used to mess with the prison transfer. It's DARPA-level stuff.
Yeah. Whoever's behind them has a ton of
DARPA?
resources.
Metal Gear.
Miles thinks he saw their leader. Some kind
Metal
of big
Gear.
game hunter.
We were talking about Metal Gear Spider-Man earlier, but now DARPA's involved.
If I can get this story on the front page, it might help us track him down faster. Maybe save my job.
Next thing we know, Kraven the Hunter's going to bust out his own Metal Gear Rex.
Oh my! He's gonna bust out a tank. He had to throw grenades at it.
Amazing
Why does
suit?
that seem in character?
It does. You're right. By the way, Amazing Suit and Amazing 2 suit. They got both. They got both of the Andrew Garfield suits in here now.
Oh man, I don't know which one I like better, honestly.
I like the lenses from the Amazing 1 suit better, but I like the overall layout of the Amazing 2 suit better.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
And Spider-Man 2099.
Mm-hmm.
And the hybrid suit. Who cares? Who cares about the hybrid suit?
I kind of like it.
It's one of Spider-Man's many interchangeable suits from the MCU. Like, they're like Iron Man's armors to me. I'm sure there's some way to tell them apart, but I don't care enough to figure that out.
I don't blame you, dude. You see how bad I am. By the way, there was a chicken fry recipe that looked pretty good. If you like, I'll send you a recipe if you want them.
Okay.
I'll see if I can find it later after stream. Oh, and they're air fry ones, so this it makes it even easier for you.
Even better.
Yep.
And let's see what we got for Miles. We've got the Life Story suit, the Sportswear suit, the Brooklyn 2099 suit.
I like that one, and I like the Sportswear one.
Yeah, he gets some really cool suits. He gets one that has, like, a backpack with a cat wearing a Spider-Man mask in it.
Oh, that's cute.
And the cat's animated, so, like, it, like, paws at him and stuff.
I like that.
Even on the paw screens. Family business suit and the classic suit. And, of course, this one for pre-ordering.
That one I remember from the last stream.
This fucking goofy-ass Assassin's Creed-looking fucking suit.
Len. Bubsy. Fun fact?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I leak one thing from the script?
Sure.
So one thing I have in the script where I actually made the character that I going to have Adi voice is actually going to threaten me to basically play all the Bubsy games and get all the yarn balls without dying.
I hate it. I hate it.
So it's very it's very funny that you know I get threatened by that. And the funny thing is, I actually left a note in where like, yes, I put this in because fuck that with all my intensity. I would, bruh, I would rather, for my entire life, every time I take a step, it feels like I'm stepping on the sharpest Legos in the world. That is more pleasant. Don't you agree?
Yes.
And I'm speaking as a person who loves Bubsy. Oh.
Lift off.
Well, first. Do that.
Let's try this again.
Chief Clark, everything okay?
We're about to demolish a hospital that was damaged during Sandman's attack, but there's a lot of debris slowing down the technicians. If you're free, they could really use your webs to help keep the building stable while they work.
Absolutely.
Thanks. We'll keep working until you get here.
All right, let's help out the fire department.
There's still so much sand.
Yep. There's gonna be a lot of sand here for a while. And if you remember Yuri, Spider-Man's police contact from the first game,
Spider-Man, over here.
Hi, back. I'm Dad.
Chief.
We've managed to set our explosive.
Hi, Mega Man Burger.
Except the last one.
So, yeah, she's going to be making a appearance here.
Just keep your radios open.
And
make sure.
But as like a little bit of a spoiler, because like I have to address spoilers for the first game to even talk about this.
Spider-Man can search faster in there than I can.
She kind of snapped and went rogue after the events of the first game's DLC.
All right.
Also, upgraded Spider-Bot that has much better animations where it doesn't just have two legs dangling out in front of it anymore.
Is anyone out there? Help! Is that a robot?
Hey, it's Spider-Man. I just relayed your location to fire and rescue, so they'll be here any minute. It's gonna be okay.
Spider-Man, thank you.
Hey, Clark, did you get the location I just sent over?
Our team's moving in now. Thanks.
Spider-Man's here. It's gonna be okay.
Bruh, this would be terrifying to be in.
Yep.
Oh! That actually made me jump!
Cause I am sneaky, I am the Rat Man. I go out at night and eat your cheese.
If you eat my cheese, it's me sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Oh, fucking.
I go sneaky, 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 sneaky. Oh, and I gotta do that in the Super Ghostbusters voice. I go sneaky, 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 sneaky.
Anyone? I can't move.
Bro, you should do a parody. Basically, it's a parody tribute for both, you know?
You're tempted for an I hate sand joke? I already made that joke during Cloud's first stream of Spider-Man 2 when they were fighting Sandman. I was like, I hate sand. It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere.
Just came in. We'll head right over.
Fact about sand. People who study Iron Fist use sand to punch in order to strengthen their bone density. The reason why I would never do Iron Fist because I seen how swollen some people's hands get, and I'm like, nah, I like my hands to be pretty.
My leg. I think it's broken.
My leg!
You shit, right? So, bruh, no, that leg is gone. That leg is gone.
Nah, it's just a concussive blast.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
A strong enough concussive blast can tear shit apart. His leg is gone.
It's a non-lethal it's a non-lethal concussive blast.
It blew apart.
Hey, Clark, did you get the last location I sent your way?
Heading there now. There's only one other.
Both his legs should be obliterated.
Leave it to me.
Well, and think of it this way, at least he doesn't have a broken leg now.
Fuck you. Bro, I think you're having more fun than me just losing my shit over like, no, this guy needs to be dead. This guy should not have. I think you're having a blast just based off this. Like me just losing my shit.
There, we closed the door on the sand.
Fire and rescue's on its way. Are you okay?
I'm good. Hey. Is it so wrong to ask for some realism in my Spider-Man games?
Yes, it is.
When you have people that can shoot electricity, concussive blasts out of their hands, and have AI-controlled robotic arm. It's just red floor. I thought it was bloody sand.
Nah, it's just red floor.
Yeah, I thought it was bloody sand for a moment. I'm about to say, okay, there's my realism. Oh, the floor is lava. In this case, well, electricity, electrified. Who else should be dead? Is there a stealth segment with the spider bot?
Probably. I don't know.
That would be kind of
interesting. There was a stealth segment in the first game's DLC with the spider bot.
Ooh. So I wonder if they'll do something with it again, because that's kind of interesting, you know? That wall should have been blown apart.
I don't recognize them.
What about the intruder that's been stalking around?
They can't stop all of us. Now keep looking for supplies.
Bro, that is so hammy.
We're dealing with the cult. Well, cults are pretty hammy.
They can't stop all of us. Love the delivery.
I mean, you'd think this is ridiculous, but then you see, like, actual cult indoctrination videos, and it's like, no, they are this crazy.
Never even touched the flame. I just wanted out.
Then you should have remembered we all go out the same way we come in. Painfully.
Get out of here!
The fool's beacon! The prophecy said you...
Yeah, they have a prophecy that says that Spider-Man is something called the Fool's Beacon. So basically, Spider-Man is the Antichrist in their prophecy.
Oh, goodness gracious.
What's my prophecy? Endless fighting? Death by building? Grow 4 arms and become a giant man spider? To burn with the rest of the unworthy.
Dude, he's referencing so much shit from the Spider-Man universe.
Yep.
I remember the Man Spider in the cartoon from the 90s. Dude, that was one of the best arcs.
There's actually an interesting history behind the Man Spider arc from the comics. It actually details into the history of attempted movie adaptations of Spider-Man.
Really?
Yeah, we've gotten a lot more information on failed attempts to make Spider-Man movies before the Raimi trilogy came out. There was one of the attempts for a Spider-Man movie that was like pitched but rejected by Marvel. Was one that would have had basically been like David Cronenberg's The Fly, but with Spider-Man, where like he becomes like a spider-human hybrid gradually throughout the course of the film.
But that was one of the best arcs in the
and that was later retrofitted into the Man Spider arc.
But yeah, like seriously speaking, that was one of the best arcs in the cartoon. I would love to see that actually in addressed in the
there was also supposed to be a like, if you ever wondered why Sandman and Electro didn't appear in the animated series until like way later on, it's because they were supposed to be two of the villains in a Spider-Man movie that they were working on at the time that ended up being canceled. Yeah, there's Yuri. She's now a vigilante called Wraith.
Thanks.
That's familiar to me.
Wraith is from the comics.
Yeah, I haven't heard that name in a minute though. That's the reason.
You never did like my smoking.
Yuri?
Lowlifes call me Wraith. Fits pretty well, I think.
I tried. Where have you been?
No time.
What about them?
They made their choice.
This will be a new record.
So yeah, you weren't joking about that person totally should have died because she's willing to kill people.
Yeah, but all of them survived.
Yep, thanks to Spider-Man.
That one guy is dead though.
Yeah.
Spider-Man killed that guy.
Looks like Yuri took off.
That's not even the worst crime that Spider-Man has committed.
But coming back with that.
I mean, he did punch off someone's jaw.
No, you know what the worst crime Spider-Man's committed in any media is?
What?
He took that guy's pizza!
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Why didn't JJ bring that up in the podcast?
And hey, we got a new gadget that we could potentially buy, but I'm gonna hold off on buying the Ricochet web.
I honestly could go. I actually ordered pizza a few days ago.
I could go for a pizza.
I
Miles
also got
Morales
a calzone.
2099 suit. They have one suit you can get not too far from this point that's basically like a Daft Punk inspired suit.
Yo. 3 minutes late.
Have a good night, Shadow Dragon.
Have a good night, Shadow Dragon. Oh man, he was 3 minutes late. Sounds like something one of my bosses would say. Oh my goodness, excuse me.
We're gonna do one more story mission and then we're gonna call it a night.
Hey, what's up?
Just wanted to let you know that I talked to Gloria, and Feast is gonna send a donation truck to the house tomorrow for the rest of May's stuff.
I don't think I'll be able to go through everything by then. Could you cancel that? I promise I'll donate it all myself as soon as I'm finished with... everything.
I'll call him right now. But don't push yourself too hard, Parker. I'm serious.
Hey, you know I'd much rather be curled up next to you with the latest physics journal right now. Especially that French one.
Sometimes you're just too romantic.
That actually is really romantic. Like, being genuine, that is actually really romantic.
Yep.
Does anyone have sunscreen? And will one of you do my back, please?
Yo.
Yeah, that's one of our new super moves that I bought.
That is dope. But yeah, honestly speaking, like the home body type stuff like that, the snuggling up to someone, it is really, really romantic. And so many people don't really get that, which, you know, it's kind of sad, you know?
Crystal time.
I find them, and they're waiting for me, with all sorts of weapons. What the hell have I walked into?
Weapons? Whoever they are, they definitely read up on Marco.
I just remember something from an old Marvel website that I don't know is still a thing, but it used to be
It's
like
probably
you
on
would
the
click
internet. It's probably on the Internet Archive.
Yeah, like you would click a character like the Hulk, and it would tell you their stats, and that'd be the entire encyclopedia, and I missed that.
All right,
ready to see
the Emily May Foundation?
Yep.
That's Emily's tree. This is perfect.
You made it.
I thought you said this was a startup.
Yeah, I was hoping for something a little less this, but my dad was the one who, you know, he made all the arrangements.
Peter Parker. So, what do you think? It's a far cry from that chop shop that Otto had you in. And now that you're on board, this place is really gonna start cooking.
He did upwards finger guns.
Yes, he did.
I'm offended.
Dad, Pete hasn't decided he's joining yet.
Oh. Really?
But...
And now he's disappointed. Seriously, right. Well, the thing is, you're supposed to do like the two finger guns, like you're shooting at the person, and you gotta make that click noise.
Mega Man Burger does have a point. He's a boomer, so.
Yeah, I'm a millennial, so we do the finger guns pointing at the person, doing the click noise, like click 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 click, click and pointing at the person rapid fire.
Let's go exploring.
Yeah, rapid fire is awesome.
All right, ready to see what kind of stuff they're working on here?
So the first thing
as
I
we
want
do
to
our
do
little tour
is downstairs.
Harry, this place,
right? Dad went a little more over the top than I would have liked.
I like the palm trees. They're a very calming effect.
When I got out,
yep,
I made a few.
And that's
like what?
Like the sunset orange is really relaxing and calming.
To keep us on the right track, and made sure all research aligned with our mission to heal the world. First, I want you to meet Dr. Young, who's a leading entomologist. You know what entomology is?
Yeah.
Dr. Young is doing this super cool research on bees, or to be more precise, on bee predators.
Bees, my god.
This couldn't be more interesting.
What's this? A science lab woefully underpopulated by bees? A large influx of bees ought to put a stop to that.
So nice to meet you. I think you'll like this project.
Great to meet you, Dr. Young. Harry says you're working with bees.
Yes, and it's quite an urgent situation. A full third of the food you eat every day comes from crops pollinated by bees. But worldwide populations are in steep decline, primarily due to a significant predator, the carnivorous bee wolf. So, we developed an innovative way to help the bees. Want to see how?
Now we get to pilot a bee drone and shoot holographic bee
drones are
wolves.
essentially bee bodyguards that were
Dr.
trained to
Bees would
detect and
cream
attack
his
bees.
pants at the sight of this.
Bee killer wasps.
And you're helping with the machine learning algorithm.
Sorry, Dr. Bees!
The better you are at shooting those, the better our drones get at recognizing what to target.
The idea is for the drones to scare the bee wolves away, not
Oh, nice!
So, what do you think?
This couldn't be more fun.
There's also a
What
rhythm
are
game
you waiting for?
You're done, Peter. A very
There's a
productive
rhythm
session.
game section later on with Miles.
Okay, flying home.
Dance Dance Spider Revolution.
No, it's him DJing.
DJ isn't there's a DJ one too. I forgot the name of it. It was
DJ Beatmania.
Wow.
No, there was actually DJ something.
DJ Hero?
Could take a look at
There we go, thank you.
Oh, yes, please.
So DJ Spider Hero.
To join us, you two can talk
So new Ultimate Universe Peter Parker is married to MJ Watson. Awesome.
That's awesome.
Didn't
yeah.
know they were doing more Ultimate Universe stuff. I thought like the whole they merged the two universes in a big event story or some shit like that.
With better targeting and less radiation.
By the way, I learned about one of the Spider-Men that's like really, really sad.
That's the idea.
I mean, probably the most sad one is Spiders Man, which is a colony of spiders that think that they're Peter Parker.
Harry.
Oh, I can go far worse than that.
By the way, Dr. Connors.
Can wait a sec. It'll be quick. Thank you, Doc. This is my friend Peter. Dr. Connors.
We've actually met.
In short, one of the Spider-Men is NTR'd.
You came to the lab once to
Yeah.
electrotactile stimuli.
That tells you everything.
Yes. It's a shame about Dr. Octavius.
Work
had so much promise. Any changes since this morning?
Okay.
Dizziness, aches, pains, anxiety, impulsive thoughts. Nope. I've never been.
Actually, this just reminded me of something. It is eerie. I was thinking about having one of my written characters lose their arm in a battle. And then fuck. This is a sign, right?
Belief in second chances. Hey, listen, I gotta go make a call, but feel free to explore. Come meet me upstairs when you're ready.
Oh.
I don't think anyone in Marvel's had a more brutal death than literally any of the characters that died in Ultimatum. Like, seriously, Ultimatum is, like, one of the most unnecessarily gruesome official Marvel things to ever come out. If not the most unnecessarily gruesome. Like, Wasp gets cannibalized by the Blob.
Wow.
And he says that she tastes like chicken.
Where do I even start?
What the
This is the original prototype from Otto's lab. This would have been crime scene evidence. Wonder how it ended up here.
And, Doctor Strange gets strangled by his own cape so hard that his head pops.
What the fuck? I like Doctor Strange.
And, Giant Man basically suicide bombs himself.
Nice. Seems inspired by some of Otto's work without the hardwiring.
Like, Ultimatum's a fucked up story.
This.
Isn't that also the story where Wolverine dies by getting his skeleton ripped out of his body by Magneto?
What the fuck?
If I remember correctly.
The origins of life.
Wait, Carnage?
Yeah, there's a lot of really weird, really brutal stuff in Marvel Comics of the 2000s.
Discoveries of meteorites containing organic molecules.
No, I'm wondering, isn't this the one where they ended up fighting the Hulk and ended up like blowing him and like pulling his body parts apart?
They're blowing the Hulk? What?
What? They blew apart. They blew apart the Hulk.
Sorry.
Into like bits, like his arm is over there, his hands over there, and like one of the scientists was doing like really cool experiments on the Hulk.
Far outnumbers available donors.
I might be thinking something different, but
3D printing
there was
technology
one of the comics.
replacement organs, decreasing the likelihood of transplant rejection
Oh,
and increasing
nuts.
the chances of a successful outcome.
Brings a whole new meaning to Hulk smash.
Oh, you just reminded me of those gifs that people used to share all the time on the shitposting sites.
Yeah, doing
Like, yeah, she did.
lab and the agricultural lab. Ultralight drones using the new battery tech for crop monitoring.
Very cool. Do they collect crop data too?
They will, by the time we're done with them.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah. Hey, whenever you're ready, come meet me up here.
You mean that Black Widow and Hulk gif?
Yeah. We all know Black Widow would not survive.
There's so much to explore. But I should
Now, do we go straight up to the office, or do we keep exploring?
Explode.
Beehives show complex group decision-making and group locomotion. Swarming is an annual process in which the colony expands and splits. The Emily May Foundation has discovered that specific changes in the honeycomb's vibrational spectrum precede a primary swarm.
Guess what?
This research will help beekeepers
You got some bugs in your game.
invasive for optimal health and reproduction.
I mean, it's Spider-Man, so it's bound to be pretty buggy.
Oh.
Oscorp really likes bees. Really likes bees.
Oscorp who really like bees.
to good use.
It's because Oscorp's getting part of their funding from a
Dorman lizard DNA in your body.
from Dr. Miles Manners, just your average wasp-themed superhero by day, but by night he becomes Dr. Bees.
It's almost too be true.
I've been obsessed with Dr. Bees lately more than usual. I'm sorry.
It's okay, but yo,
Dr. Bees is hilarious.
Because Mega Man Burgers said the really like bees. Oscorp, who really loves bees.
Norman becomes the Bean Boblin.
What's this? Some kind of radiation treatment, maybe? Wonder if this is
MRI machine, possibly. But no, there's too much metal in that room, so that wouldn't be MRI.
Oh yeah, that would take a while. I'm not sure there's.
So, for those that don't know what an MRI machine is, it is an extremely powerful magnet. You can't have any type of metal when you go into that room, because it is strong enough to crush.
I know. I've had an MRI scan before.
Yeah, the MRI CAT, like it will crush a chair.
Anyway, time to feed the koi.
Koi.
Cool fish.
Not just fish, research subjects. Want to feed them?
Yeah?
I mean, you're technically right, because there's different types of koi in there. So saying fishes is technically correct.
Stacks of intracellular anhydrous guanine crystals.
Separated by cytoplasm. We're finding it very useful for eco-friendly roofing materials.
So cool.
But yeah, people don't realize there are different breeds of koi. So because there are different types of koi, fishes is the correct term.
Yep.
If it was just all one type of koi, it would just be fish.
Now call me a conspiracy nut, but I think this is some pretty fishy business they're getting into.
Aren't you koi?
That's one I haven't heard.
What are you doing with these?
Oh man, I am on fire tonight, huh?
Bicycle-powered batteries.
Not right now. But
Yeah, I deserve that.
We'll need people to test them.
Nice. I'll try to.
Can I ride them?
All right, that is everything we can explore here. So now it's time to go up to the office.
But you've been told the bicycle one is actually a smart idea.
Actually,
like letting you charge your devices on their fly.
Particle collider. Particle accelerator.
We
Sorry.
need to send proton beams to that treatment room downstairs.
I've actually loved the videos on YouTube where a guy makes like a Hot Wheels particle accelerator.
Incredible.
They actually made a glow in the dark one too, which is pretty badass.
Up to the top floor.
Speaking of glow in the dark, I recently got back into drinking protein shakes, and I found that glow in the dark G Fuel shaker you got me is actually really useful for those.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that. Oh yeah, I remember. I did get you to glow in the dark because I had one to glow in the dark
me
ones.
I was interested in trying out G Fuel flavors to see which ones I like, so you got me that starter pack.
Yeah, I forgot that it was a glow in the dark shaker. I completely forgot.
Yeah, I think so. About genetics.
Also, Zentrea's got her own energy drink now, so I've got to waste money on that.
Is it G subs or
Advanced GG because she's officially partnered with them.
Okay, yeah, I know the big ones are Advanced GG, Gamer Subs, and G Fuel. Those are the three big ones right now.
Yeah, she's been partnered with Advanced for a while, and her flavor's called Cherry Ice.
Ooh.
And you know I'm a sucker for anything cherry.
Like, if I was to ever get a flavor, I would want to have it based off things you would find in the forest. So I think that would be kind of cool.
Mushroom flavored energy drink.
Fruit base.
Foster. Thanks, Dr. Foster.
Ah, Peter, I presume. Harry talks about you frequently.
So nice to meet you.
Anyways, ready to genetically engineer some plants?
Yep. Though I'm not much of a botanist.
Climate changing unpredictably, we need to adapt more.
Did we make it twitching?
I've had Ghost and I've had G Fuel. Ghost is
I do like
good.
Ghost. I like Ghost.
Ghost is also branched into making protein powder.
I didn't. Oh yeah. I think I have one of the brands they working with. Maybe. I need to double check.
Maximize optimal qualities. For instance, a plant that can thrive in drought conditions. In our simulation, the goal is to maximize growth. Why don't you practice on this?
Okay.
Match the base pairs to incorporate as many growth genes as you can. That'll be a plant that can feed the world.
And there we go. We just created life.
Okay, I think I get the hang of it.
Okay, God.
Now you're ready to try the real thing. This is
It took God 7 days, 6 days to create all this, while it just took me a couple seconds.
And are rightly criticized.
Score one for me.
Open source. Developed
So smart. Interesting.
That's crabgrass.
Closer to feeding the world.
Nice work.
With crabgrass.
I know you're not officially on, but could you look at one more gene for me?
Fuck you, Peter.
Get your take on it. It's a crop specifically adapted.
Like, it's not like growing your own plants can make you feel like.
Not gonna lie.
I mean, you can also be an animal breeder.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing genetic recombination to create new plant species that are suitable for different kinds of environments.
So I guess we're gonna make like those. What is that? The potatoes and tomato mixers, or the tobacco. Tobacco. There we go.
Tobacco. Yeah, from that episode of The Simpsons. I haven't seen much of The Simpsons, but I do remember that vaguely from when I was a kid.
Same.
And we'll stick
Beautiful
this there.
work, Peter.
And let's see what we've created.
You mean a fern?
Using this technology,
no, it's a shrubbery.
Longer by 2035.
Wow.
For the knights who say nee.
For a real-world test, if you're interested.
Oh, very much so. Harry was right. You'll be a real asset here.
Thank you, Dr. Foster.
So now where?
Last stop. Might be my favorite. It's commanding, but not overbearing. Playful, but not tasteless. Impressive, but not show-offy.
Your office.
Murasaki?
Or is it our office?
Oh.
Harry, now remember, the things you've seen today.
I was hoping it's gonna be tacos.
Of what we're working on. But don't decide just yet. Not.
So this is actually like tacos?
Okay.
Yes.
Come on, where's your badge? You'll need it to get in.
Where did I put it?
Don't tell me you lost it.
Your back pocket.
Right here.
Go ahead. Swipe.
I really think we need more security.
not looking at your code.
Wow.
You're supposed to swipe as well, sir. I work security, and you're supposed to, regardless.
Man. Harry. This is all so amazing. It's perfect, really. It's just... Things are really hectic right now.
When I was in treatment, all I could think about was, what would I do if I survived? And I kept hearing my mom's voice, telling me that our planet is in trouble. And
This is Jabba Ascord.
Save it.
You know, it wouldn't be the most out there thing that he's done.
I think in one of the comics, he does work in Oscorp.
I wouldn't be surprised. There's so many things they've done with Spider-Man.
There's so much
Yeah.
that we can do.
I think in that one, though, he's not Spider-Man until the end. Like, one of the girls becomes Spider-Woman. And he teams up with her and makes, like, all her gear.
It's amazing.
And truth be told, it's actually one of the more interesting comics. We don't know why.
Hold on.
Can I move my desk over there? I like to face the wall when I work.
He's joining. He
Yeah.
said yes. Hug me, brother.
Oh. One quick thing.
Yeah, what's that?
I'm gonna need a little time to transition out of my tutoring job.
Of course. Take whatever time you need. It's all about balance, right?
But Coney Island later, yeah?
You bet.
Yeah, yes, Mega Man Burger, yes!
Too bad we'll never get to hear any of that again.
But yeah, Mega Man Burger knows exactly what I'm talking about. Like, everything is going his way until he becomes Spider-Man again, which is like, let Peter have his happiness.
Tell you, some of our researchers have field experiments set up around the city. If you have time, check them out.
All right, we're gonna stop here. Where's the... There the fuck is the manual save.
But yeah, Mega Man Burger, I need to finish reading that comic though. I heard about it. I really need to read it because I heard most of the recap, but I still want to actually experience it, you know?
Hold on, gotta knock at the door, guys. Sorry about that, guys. That was just my neighbor checking on me. He heard me get loud and thought that something was wrong. But no, it is not wrong. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the unblinking one there. It's always so fun to like leave a live 2D avatar going while you're AFK and just stare into its dead, soulless eyes. Oh my god, I just realized that my eyes shrink when I open my, like my irises shrink when I open my eyes real wide. That's a really good detail that, God, I'm finding so many things about this model that I love.
I mean, they're eyeballs, so they bounce. I know I am corny.
So, let's see. We're going to be rating Nate because we haven't rated him in a while. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thank you to my co-hosts tonight for joining me for a stream I hadn't had planned out. I'll see you guys next time, and until then, unpleasant dreams.
Why is it not green?